we'll have a go. Welcome, everybody. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello.
And Corey.si.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Once again, we're here. We're ready to go.
Ready to party.
This episode is brought to you by us, revivalmotoring.com. Check out the new Revival Motoring feed. Have a look at the website. Visit our web store. Check out some goods. We also add a donation page, so feel free to check that out. This episode is also brought to you by Paperworks. Visit paperworks.com for any of your paper needs. Paperworks can help keep you moving on your projects from small at-home art projects to large format needs. They are there to help. We obviously support print, and that includes paper. So go check them out today. Gentlemen, I think moving right along, do you want to get right into the,
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Get them callbacks going.
I got a quick one.
What you got?
Raymond Belisco. Shouts to Raymond Belisco for your donation to Revival Motoring.
Big shout.
We are putting together some swag and some stickers and things like that to everybody that has donated to us over a certain amount. So it's truly appreciated. We will get that stuff out in about a week or so.
Big thank you.
Big
yes,
thank
huge thank you.
Sponsoring that shawarma, though.
Also, everybody who pre-ordered the Center of the Earth and Revival King. That's
Revival King
shirts. Those are in the works. I should have those in hand. If not, by the end of this week, early next week. As soon as I physically take the order of those, they're going to go right out to everybody who pre-ordered. A limited amount will hit the website. So if you missed out on the pre-order, it's going to be kind of tough to get them, but they will be up there at some point.
Act fast.
That's my callbacks.
That's good. I'm going to address a rumor.
A rumor?
Not a rumor. The fact that we have gotten... We're on this Twitch live thing now, which is crazy for us.
Yes.
We have gotten a little distracted by the chat room, I think, in the past couple.
Oh, 100%.
So we definitely want to focus in on having a good actual podcast as opposed to just like our Twitch followers,
yes.
Which we're psyched you're there. But, those of you that have been like, I don't know, these guys are kind of fucking up on the audio end. We back.
Yeah.
We're here. For
Absolutely.
you.
We ain't going anywhere. I just get very distracted and I've had a Red Bull. So I'm not even going to open the Twitch tab.
We realize we can't all have chat rooms up in front of us because we become such fucking idiots. So we have...
very distracted.
we realize that and we're here addressing it. So I'm the only one looking at the chat room. So I'll still be a fucking idiot and Corey and Josh will be laser sighted right on Corey's Monster. Speaking of Monster, you might see the retired Monster Energy Green. I got one. Let's see how it tastes.
Tastes like Germany.
Gasoline, boys.
Yeah.
Tastes nothing like it used to.
Not so retired.
It might be expired.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe not retired.
Definitely expired.
So, get that monster flowing right now. I got some more callbacks. I got another serious callback.
Another serious one? Service?
So, after the last podcast we put out, not the Dustoff thing, which was
90s.
hilarious. The 90s cars. I had talked about a 993 Turbo.
Okay.
Which happens to be one of my faves.
And
I was walking through a field, and the clouds parted, and a beam of light came down, and who was there but Brett Sloan?
Yeah.
And he said, from the heavens, here's a callback from our boy Brett at Sloan Motors. Check him out on the Instagrams if you want to see Porsches that he can definitely hook you up with.
That you can't afford.
How many months you want to go?
He's just there to make a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one, USA only got the 993 twin turbo 96 and 97. It was all-wheel drive like the 959, but it was a very passive system, non-adjustable, and sent almost all power to the rear. The 964 C4 was closer relative to the 959 because you could switch two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. I like the 959.
Yeah.
Number three, the only difference between the 997 in the 96 and 97 TT was the infrared alarm system. So you park with the windows down, you still have the alarm on. They always had dual airbags. Maybe I was thinking about the spec on the GT2, which makes more sense.
Does
the
make
GT2
more sense.
didn't have the side bags, which, I was reading that spec. I was like, I should probably run this by Sloan. Not a good call for not to. Number 4, and I should have expected Brett to, I knew it was coming. Turbo S. USA cars only had 24 more horsepower than the standard, which I knew.
Only 24?
Yeah.
Is it a solidified 24 or is that like a brochure 24?
No, it's only 24 because
Okay.
there were catalysts and stuff, which I knew, but I was sad about, so I didn't mention it. So they only had 424 horsepower as opposed to the 450 I mentioned. The Turbo S production, 345 all worldwide, only 182 or 83 came stateside, which if you look at that, that's half.
Yeah. It's quite a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. More than half. Prices can get up to $600,000.
Currently?
See my website.
Check the website.
And at that point, I was like, oh man, okay. That makes sense. But for Turbo S.
Yeah, Brett is an absolute just fountain of knowledge when it comes to this
he
stuff.
literally
It is
is
endless.
An encyclopedia.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
And you know why?
For all things Porsche.
Because over the past 10 years, he's had at least 20 of them go through his shop.
Yeah.
So he
20.
knows.
So he's quite familiar with that.
So we gotta have Brett back
He's
on.
at like 8% of the population has gone through.
Yeah, exactly.
his
No,
hands.
Brett's the man, and he's a wealth of knowledge, and we should have him on because we talk Porsche stuff, Porsche stuff all the time.
Porsche,
Yeah.
Porsche, drink.
But it was very nice for him to get back and shore that all up for me.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
when this is all back to somewhat normal, we will absolutely be visiting him. Hopefully, have him visit us, buy him some shawarma. We'll lure him in somehow.
Yeah. So
He
very excited
can
about that.
bring old ways.
Once things are back to normal,
God, it's so good.
I don't have confirmation, but he promised he was going to bring that Turbo S he has now. He was going to drive it up here.
Yeah,
you know?
did he?
Oh, absolutely.
That's confirmed. Is that-
100% confirmed. He's driving that yellow on yellow Turbo S here. 993.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Top
What a
tier.
guy. Top guy.
Yeah.
Top guy. One of my favorite guys. Corey, you got any more? Because I can keep going.
Just what do I got here? We talked about when we did the dust off little live recap thing. We were looking at work in progress, and we were taking a look at Bobo's green Cabrio.
Yep.
And just a quick callback. He picked up from the painters today. It looks so fucking good.
Tight.
It looks so good. I'm super jealous. I can't wait to see it all come together. I've never had that happen, but I imagine picking up a car that you've slaved away on for just years from paint. It's got to be like birthing a child.
Rewarding.
Oh, absolutely. See that fucking thing, man?
Yeah. So shout out to him. Good luck. Can't wait to see it.
Yes. All of the above.
I guess generally big shout to the dust off guys. Big shout to Blake and Tom. I know Blake was
Enormo.
the one here earlier because it was COVID crazy and we only had one guy in here, but Tom's obviously the guy. So thanks to both of you guys for having us. We had a fucking blast. As I said, we would have loved to keep going, but obviously the scheduling wasn't for us to do the whole show. So we had a couple great hours on there. It's still on our Twitch if you want to relive the glory. I was going through it just to read the chat room because there was no way to keep up with it.
Yeah.
And it was something else. So big shout to the Dust Off guys. I've looked at some of these other online car shows. I've seen them on Zoom meetings, all this other bullshit. Dust Off was bar none
Proper.
top of the pack.
Yeah.
And Cardinal, they put that
Cardinal
thing together,
Agency, yep,
and it
balling in
was incredible. So yeah, big shout, man. That was awesome. And I think everybody that came and saw it, everybody that was part of it, can acknowledge the fact that was next level.
Y'all can say you were part of it.
Yeah, man. And you know, the crazy thing was they did that. And they have the format. Like if we had to do that again, which none of us ever hope to do,
That's kind of
it would be so easy to just knock out of the park now.
That's my takeaway from it is like, I don't want to have to do that again, but I almost would like to do that again. And, you know, hypothetically, if they were to do something again like that, like, oh, cool. Yeah, no, we'd love to be involved for the entire day and set up different things, maybe talk to different people, have other people on, have Joe Booth on, you know, in some form, walking people through the judging of the vehicles and whatnot. But yeah, no, it was super fun to do. It really brought everybody together. They fucking made it rain. I don't know if anybody's seen that. They made it rain on the website, which if anybody gets that, every year it rains at Dustoff. So it was in true New England Dustoff fashion. It rained later in the day.
Also, the spectator judging, as Dog Pizza has mentioned, the spectator judging was 100% rigged. Absolutely.
Was it?
Yeah. If you put a graveyard on the back, you win. Everybody knows.
That's true. Yeah.
Graveyard makes it. So next year, if it ever, let's hope it doesn't happen. But if it does, graveyard.
Shouts to Mike Lynch for winning.
Yeah, shouts to Mike Lynch for knocking on that focus is cool as hell.
We got to send him some stuff too.
Also, it Dust On, the end of the year show, and next year's Dust Off, we will be giving walking tours of the show on the hour every hour. So if you enjoyed that,
Chuck will. I will.
We'll
not.
bring it to real life.
Just can't be.
Oh, I
bothered.
would have so much fun doing that. I will 100% do that.
I didn't even get to see the show if we have a booth, so I probably won't be participating either, unless we can find somebody to work the booth, which
Young Ben.
Okay.
maybe.
I got another one. Corey, you got any more?
Let me check the old notes. Take it away.
Okay. Big shout out to Pottle from Every Detail ME. I was talking to him about detailing. I was looking for some stuff. He commented on one of my Instagram story videos. God, the detailing game has changed, man. Spray wax seems to be the play, or spray sealant.
Yeah.
So
It's a big deal.
It's crazy. I have some spray stuff that I got, and I just kind of use it on my daily.
Yeah.
But I kind of noticed my daily has holds up way better than my other cars. So I got some. He gave me some recommendations, which I'm bringing in. I'm going to clean some cars this weekend. So we've said it before, but that man truly knows his shit. So
So
thanks again, man. It was awesome.
It's full on spray wax versus the ceramic stuff.
Dude, obviously the ceramic polymer, there's everything.
Yeah.
But to use a random orbital to put wax on, to put the sealant on, is almost unnecessary because the spray stuff works so good.
It's like antique now.
Wow.
It's like work smarter, not harder type thing.
Right. Spray it.
Yeah.
Spray it, and do you still rub it in? Or still elbow grease
No,
if you will? Or just spray
you
it
rub it
either?
in a little. So actually the best way is to do the one I'm using, and we could do a little thing of it actually.
Yeah,
If we're using it as like a drying aid.
A demo.
So your car's wet. Instead of blowing the whole thing off like I usually do, you spray it on while it's wet.
Yeah.
And you buff it off with a microfiber towel, then use the back and just make it nice and shiny.
Yeah.
And that'll hold, the stuff I have should be holding for a month or two. And the shine's incredible. So I'm going to test it and see how it goes. But yeah, he's telling me if you're using an orbital, you're using it to do take scratches out and stuff.
Deep
That's
work.
when you, yeah.
Because I can wax a car with a paste wax with an orbital in 10, 15 minutes.
Like
but
the butter wax you used.
But this also goes back
he
to...
said the butter wax sucks. So I was like, all right, let's try something else.
This goes back to the theory that, I'm a huge follower of Larry Casiller, and he always pushes the touch less method.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what a lot of this stuff is bringing in, is you're physically touching the car so much less. So there's so many fewer opportunities to fuck something up or scratch something.
I'm with it as well. The only thing that gets me is that now I'm drying with a microfiber instead of drying with an air blower. But it's not like I'm going to do this every time I wash.
No, exactly. Not every time.
So I think it's better. So I know I'm really excited. I know my M3, I went to air dry it the other day, and I was like, Jesus, this is it's not beating off at all.
Yeah, my 1 Series is FUBAR from after picking it up from the body shop when I got hit. They never do a good job.
Oh, so you got to do some spray stuff.
No,
on
I'm just going to bring it to Pottle. Have him take it
Ooh,
away,
you going
clean it
up
up. Oh, I would love to. You kidding me?
We would love to have Pottle down
love to.
here as well, and do a bunch of different
2
stuff.
hours.
Yeah, it's not
It's
too
right
bad.
in Portland too. So bring the old lady
place
up.
to
Bring
be.
the old lady,
Bring the
up,
old
there.
lady up there.
Some beers,
A couple beersies.
Or even
And some lobster rolls.
We go up there, shoot a video, get some good stuff out of there. We'd love to do that.
Yeah. No, I'd love to get the car. I'd love to get the pole up there too. That's a fucking story,
That's
but
a whole
But it's
thing.
interesting. I'd like to do some research and talk to Pottle. Maybe we could do a little podcast on the new stuff. Because that was
when this can happen, I would love to have him in here
Yes.
and we just talk.
because
we talk car cleaning,
I have some
the nitty gritty.
because I've been down, man. But I didn't know it went that crazy now.
It's evolving so rapidly. I can't speak to this because I haven't been doing anything like that long, but I feel like it was kind of plateauing for a while, where this was the technology, this is what you use, this is what the formula was, and then all of a sudden it was boom, okay, spray stuff this, ceramic that, and it's so rapidly evolving.
It was my sealant. I'm getting 3 washes out of it, and that's pretty sad, man.
Yeah.
I think they stepped it down, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not trying to get sued.
Reinvesting their money.
It's interesting to
Into Walmart?
get into.
Or no, just into the spray stuff versus the,
Oh.
Yeah, I think they
was talking
came
dilution.
out. They came out with another product.
Yeah.
and I think they jacked up the old one to sell this other one, which is like
That's-
double the price.
yeah.
It's the Apple.
Some
and it's
method.
not a spray; it's also paste.
It's the Apple method.
Let's just get rid of that head.
Corey, you got another one? You're researching
Polo
this.
stuff.
All right, let me get
Yeah.
through this then. I was doing paint correction for Noah the God
Yeah.
on his Z3M, which has been going through
Like brush wash.
automatic brush washes
Yeah.
for its whole life. So I was able to get a ton of like light spidering scratches out. This is kind of nerdy shit. But like even then, like I got a bunch of it out, but you can still see a bunch of scratches in
Yeah.
it. And I was like, it would really take like a 3-step like dive in to get it right. And it was-
Some serious work on that.
he doesn't even want that. So it looks sweet, but Jesus. So he came by to fix a bunch of my stuff in my house, and all the parts I had ordered are wrong, which is awesome. So everybody's coming over for a ride on Saturday. You know, we're going to have a little finger tight cruise. Everything's broken. My M3's up on the lift because I had the wrong power steering line that Noah already took off. So that's done. M5, the trunk, we took the trunk lock out. It's been fucked forever to fix that. And
It's the wrong one.
it's a wrong one, the new one I have. So he just didn't put it back in. So I can't drive that. I'm like, sweet. I mean, I can put all the kids in the 6. I go to start the 6 and it's dead. The battery's reading, we found out later, 0.05. Like, I didn't even know how that could happen. I
Yeah.
drove it like a couple days before.
It's a quarter of a cell.
Yeah, dude, it was bad, man. So we ended up, I mean, it took like an hour for us to get out, but we ended up,
rapid discharge rate.
me and the kids in the GTR, which they love, but I don't know. I was trying to do something less aggressive because that car is very
It's a
aggressive.
bit.
Yeah.
It's sort of like riding a bull.
But we had a nice ride, man. If you're feeling kind of stuck in the house or whatever, go for a ride, man.
Yeah.
Go for a rip. If you're
it's
local,
beautiful out there.
If you're local to here, go out to Connecticut. Seriously, if you're local here, go up Plainfield Pikes, awesome. Route 14 to Connecticut. Just keep following it. End up in Sterling. It's really beautiful. So we had that done. A couple of the boys came out. Had a nice time. Nice little time. So I got that. I got a couple other things too, but let's hear what's up with the Polo.
Head shaking.
Yeah. No, so I'm just trying to make heads or tails of like the wiring that's in the car.
Oh, man, you
a
tell
lot
me
of it
that.
just doesn't add up. A lot of it just doesn't go to anywhere. I just have to keep reminding myself that it was built in a different time, where maybe things weren't as easily accessible, or that information was easily as accessible. So I'm kind of just pondering. It ran before, it ran fine, but like
Yeah.
it's like if you know something's fucked up, but
You don't. Right.
Yeah.
Straddle that. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you know this is not that good.
Well, the interesting thing about Corey's period of when this was built is like, it's wildly easy to simplify the shit out of his current setup, right? Because you have a bunch of boxes and wiring that just doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, so a lot of this stuff, but it just, I got to resist the urge and just kind of like, let that be for now. Whenever the suspension shows up, drive it for however long I can and dive into it.
Yeah.
So let's say next winter.
Yeah.
So, but then that also brings me to the fact that suspension still is not ready.
How unfucked are you going to get into this wiring? You going to unfuck the whole thing?
No, I mean, the car runs, right?
So you're just going to get it to run and
Yeah.
clean up some stuff.
It runs fine. I'm just going to, all the grounds that I found that were unplugged, plug those back in because that'd be a great start.
Yeah.
I'm relocating the battery because in the battery, like it sits in the rain tray, and like the first thing that rots out on those cars is the battery spot in the rain tray. So just
Yeah, of
getting it out of
course.
there because that one's fine now. I don't want it to fuck it up anymore. And that's it. And just leave it be for now, and then figure it out. Like I'm already working on like another 118 hunters is super easy. You can get those anywhere. But I'm already working on like new wiring looms for the Polo. Not new, but like pulled out of the car. Just so I can, do it correctly, put it back, and then just be satisfied with how it is and know kind of if you ever have to go in there and fix anything, you know who was in there. It was you.
Yeah.
You're not undoing someone else's
Yeah, of
thought
course.
process.
It just eliminates the guessing.
Yeah.
Did we discover if you can put a standalone in that car?
Yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, that's the play down the line.
Yeah,
Just get
100%.
a wiring harness and put a standalone in
Yeah,
it.
you can do that.
We'll talk about first mods later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that. I know Jimmy Oaks talked about the company that he really pushes. What is it? Link? Yeah, Link. They make one directly for that engine platform. The problem, I know you're shaking your head, but the problem with putting an AEM one in the car or a Haltech one is that you need to add a lot of other provisionaries to it. because they're not set
So
up
they
for
make one
that.
that's made to take those inputs.
Yeah. So,
But the AEM
There's a-
inputs are cheap. I've used Link,
Yeah.
and that's why I have a big head shake on
Yeah.
it. But I used it
Yeah.
in 2004. So
there's
probably-
there's a lot of
probably-
research that needs to get done before anything. Oh, and then I fucking tried to change the rear brakes and everything's fucking stripped, rounded off, fucking heads broken off. There was a gorilla working on it last time, so I have no idea what the fuck
But
went on
you're
there.
getting into the point where, like, obviously, if it's your daily, never buy modified. If you're buying a project car, like was what you bought, buy modified and expect it to be fucked.
Well, I broke the cardinal rule of never buy someone's project.
Right.
But you kind of have to. It's like,
But for this,
I mean, there's cars that I would buy someone's
it's-
project,
yeah.
but you just
You
don't
know
buy
going
someone's
in.
project and expect that it's going to be good.
Yeah.
You're going to have to unfuck the whole car. I mean, my Skyline was a fucking disaster.
yeah, we've been
and
battling
we
that for a while.
we like to, assign things asterisks. This is a perfect example
Yeah.
of don't buy someone's well, here's an asterisk.
Yeah, to be fair, like if I was like looking to buy, for an example, like a Mark II or Mark III or anything like that, like I would have never purchased someone's Mark II or Mark III project. You can find one and
just go for it, yeah.
and just go for it myself. But like the Polo just kind of fell in my lap. There's only 2 in the country. The other one's owned by a gentleman in California, and he's not selling his. So
There you go.
there you go. So it'll keep me busy. Keep me busy.
Same with Skyline.
But suspension's still not on the way, so who the fuck knows?
We'll see it someday.
I think it'll be for my birthday.
I mean, what's better to protect metal on an old Japanese car than 5 coats of paint? You know?
Yeah, 5 coats of paint.
So nice.
Different colors as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different layers of protection.
Different layers of protection.
Yeah,
You know?
the
works,
yellow
yeah.
wasn't so good, so the red over the top
Yeah.
was really.
Yeah, but it was purple after
Oh.
yellow.
Then but the red was a
The
cherry
red
on
was
top.
that's really good for the Northeast to protect the paint. Yeah. No, but like you said, you're gonna rip it apart. You're gonna know, and like even if let's say that suspension shows up, you get it running for this summer.
Yeah.
Great, run another summer, and next year you
fine.
know exactly what you have to do.
But I mean, there's a whole thing. The project with the axles is like they put together some weird combination of axles using parts that were unknown, and you get to take it apart, figure out what they did, replace it with whatever's going to work better for you. Take note of that, and now you know what you need to do in the future.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, don't buy someone else's project.
Whatever you do, don't buy someone else's project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
What else you
It'll
got?
be worth it when it's done.
Oh yeah,
What else do we got? I want to give a shout out to MR1 Wheel Refinishing. He's given out a BBS table that he made, which is super sick. It's a 18-inch BBS face step to a 19 by 16.
so it fits on a 350Z.
Yeah, so it's a 350Z exclusive.
Yeah.
If you're in a bind, you can just use the
If you're
table.
looking for a spear,
I love the wheels he does. I love them all.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see the cars are going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, he
But
says what the fuck too, but he's like, hey, I love wheels.
Yeah.
he
and
loves
they're
wheels,
cool.
man. He
And
makes
it's-
beautiful wheels.
It's cool because I don't know if we talked about this or he talked about this on the YouTube interview that we recorded with him. But
Go check that out.
He came up, he was growing up with his dad building furniture.
Yes.
So that's why he's always wanted to tie in, all of his furniture building knowledge and things like that into his passion for automotive stuff. So this is just a perfect blend. So I would expect more tables and wheel related furnishings from him at some point as well.
Yeah.
That's
Quick, well, we're on the topic of wheels. A listener reached out to me. They're looking for one BBS RM dimple ring for a BBS RM, obviously. One of them. Not the billet ones, not the plastic ones, a real OEM one. If anyone's got one. If anyone's holding, let your boy know.
okay.
It's not for me. It's for someone else, but I'm just trying to help a friend
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna be the mouthpiece.
Yeah. Y'all holding?
Anyways, Nick's giving that away from MR1, BBS table. All you got to do is find there's a post with it on there, like it, follow his page, repost the image on a story or your page, and then comment done. Then you're entered to win this table. It's cool as hell, and it takes literally $0. It takes nothing, hardly any time to do it.
What you
And
don't know is it's rigged already. It's going to go in the corner over there.
It's going to be beautiful right there. But do it anyway. because
One of us is winning.
He's not going to give it to us if we don't do enough.
Fuck yeah, that'd be a perfect table drink setter right
Yeah.
there.
No,
Nick, you listening,
incredible,
bud?
dude.
I just
Hey,
came
Nick.
up with a new name for table, drink setter.
Drink setter. Just
Yeah,
like
drink
construction
setter.
machines.
Drink
Yeah,
setter. Construction truck. Shouts to Chris Reese.
What else you got going over there?
Yeah. So, anyways, check that out though. Because Nick's the man. And you should follow him anyways. Because the wheels he posts up every time he posts the wheels, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm going to do that now.
You don't follow him?
No, I follow him. I'm talking about the whole repost thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you got it, kid.
MR1. There we are.
All right, next
more,
one.
More callbacks.
F1 Metalworks is doing a lamp build off with Foundation Blue.
FF Metalworks.
Geez, MR1. FF Metalworks.
FF Metalworks.
Sorry, buddy. Doing a lamp build off against some other guy who we don't know, who doesn't listen to the podcast, I think, so we're not going to promote him. for Foundation Blue, you can see him build it on his Insta story.
Yep.
It's going to be auctioned off in a couple weeks. Ask Foundation Blue. So yeah, lamp build off. It's crazy. I love lamp as well. And you know it's going to be insane.
Yeah. The man has gotten me down a path of metal, Mr. FF Metalworks. Because
He is Mr. Metal.
I just find myself watching different metal working and metal related YouTubes. For instance, there was one of a lathe being improperly balanced.
Don't want to. I can't imagine that goes well.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's a larger lathe.
Yeah.
It's in a lathe facility, if you will. And there's a poor man. He's fine. He didn't get hurt, thankfully. But there's a poor man with a large white ponytail that's sitting there operating said lathe.
Oh, Jesus
and then
Christ.
things go wrong. And he's in a whole picture a cubicle, right? But picture a cubicle times about 8 to 10 in size wise, or footprint, if you will. So that's how big this lathe is. And he's working his spot.
Like a 96-incher.
It's just a big old
boy,
cube,
big
right?
boy.
So he gets it all set. This is only it's not up close by any means. It's just kind of from afar, like security camera footage. You just see he's getting all set up, gets it running. Okay, great. Everything's looking good. It starts to go. And when that thing goes, it goes. It's like shaking the earth around it. It's literally moving the earth. And it becomes unhinged and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, ponytails are sick. If I was working around lathes and shit, wouldn't have one.
Yeah.
Right. Probably not the best.
I wouldn't even wear sleeves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
sleeveless only.
Yeah.
It changed my life, actually.
Show up nude wearing a cup.
That's the life I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
That's the life I'm trying to live.
My previous job.
No lathes involved, but very similar. My final thing, I want to address a rumor that's been put out there that is not true. Okay.
That's definitely true.
There's a rumor out there that's not true. There's a rumor that Josh had Foundation Blue canceled Jingles in my commentary, so he didn't rip them apart. That's totally untrue.
Oh, no.
I just want to address that.
Yeah.
That they didn't cancel Jingles and I, so he wouldn't rip Josh's game playing apart.
I may have some news related to that.
No, so Josh can
Coming up.
concentrate more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll find
But that
out.
rumor's definitely not true. And that's all I got, boys.
Want to, before we get into the news, want to do some YouTubes?
Yeah.
Wow, we're doing a change.
You
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
do-
I got something good. I got something.
That's the way, I just happen to,
Let's do it.
My train of thought worked in that direction today.
Why don't we have a video sound? What can we get for a
YouTube
video sound?
What do I have here?
Yeah,
oh,
I was
that's
going to say, he's got to have something.
What do we got?
no, that's not right. Am I not plugged in? Did you mute me?
No, you should be.
All right.
Hold on.
We'll try again some other time.
Hold on.
Hold on,
we'll get
Corey. We
this.
can't just
We'll get
abandon.
this. Yeah.
Oh, I'm missing the hole. I can make a
There we
video
go.
sound.
That's in there.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll figure out a video sound.
I can make one right now.
All right, well, you work on that.
No, it's not going to be quiet.
Yeah.
Record.
Brief
Should I go-
intermission while
Should I
he's...
do a nice videos? Videos.
Yeah. Give us something like
Well,
that.
do you remember the VH1 video sound? It's like VH1 videos.
I can't sing.
Pop-up video.
Yeah. The pop-up video one.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Time for a video. It didn't work.
All right, we'll work on it.
Yeah. Well,
Time for a video.
there
Oh
we go.
yeah. Okay. Let me edit
Perfect.
it up. Let me tune it.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be back in a moment, everybody. We're just,
Time for a video.
done.
Yeah.
Done. And we're done.
Perfect.
For video. Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
even better. Okay, we're gonna do time for video.
That is how we do it around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Fast and loose. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody that just listened to that. That
That's
was
all
something that's worse for the viewers on the Twitch than the podcast.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's fine. They'll manage a way to get their 45 seconds of life back.
Yeah. Plenty of time off work.
So YouTube's in between all the cooking and metal videos I've been watching, I actually have found some time to watch some automotive related videos. And again, as Chuck always states, people can have their opinion of Hoonigan.
I don't even think so anymore. I think they're great. Period.
It's if you can get past the swag stuff, because it's very monster heavy or related in a way, but I get it. You get past all that stuff. Again, they are an absolute media machine.
Monsters.
I watched the world's fastest RS3 video.
The 1,200 horsepower one?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody has seen that, but said car is built by iRoz Motorsport. It's not the gentleman's daily, but he does pick up his children and he does drive his children in it. It has full interior, full AC. It's on, like weld racing wheels and full on drag slicks. The hood itself has a very odd marking on it.
How odd?
And it's so odd because, it looks like a really big paint chip, except that came from the inside and the paint is missing from the outside.
Oh, really?
That is because the intake manifold at one point exploded.
Okay.
And shot upwards.
Wow.
And said,
what does this man do for work?
Oh, this is iRoz Motorsports.
So that's
what he
okay.
does.
Shop car. You know how those
shop car. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, this thing,
what a car to hang your hat on. Just to be like, I'm going full bore RS3.
it's, I think he said 8-something second car.
Woo! Yeah, I've seen it run. A few videos.
The thing is just insane. It's just far too much to be,
I think far too much is a great
stock turbos.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's, if you were to pop the hood and look at it, I forget what he said for turbo size, but the fact that there's like a 4.5, if not 5-inch intake tube, should be kind of a dead giveaway that something's happening.
Something's happening there.
Yeah. But the car's an 8-second car, makes around, I think they said 1,200. They couldn't really, the dyno gave up before the car
What kind of mix, did they say what kind of mixture of fuel, cooling, additive to get the ball moving?
I didn't get into that bit of it. They were really there. So this was shot, they call it the lost footage. So it was shot, I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago or something like that. So it was Scotto and a couple of the other guys who I'm just unfamiliar with. They go visit this guy. Scotto went obviously because he's a Audi enthusiast. So they checked this guy out, and so they shot a couple of videos. This was one to just kind of do an introduction to the dude, the car. Basically, all the employees grabbed their project cars or daily cars and just started doing donuts.
Started hooning?
And just launches and two-step, all that sort of stuff, right? Yeah. So there's another video that I didn't watch that basically explains how he's achieving this stuff.
Okay.
That gets a bit more technical. I didn't watch that one. I should have.
I'll have to check out that.
It's on the list of things to watch.
Well, because when you get into that range of horsepower, I'm always curious into like, what's the combination that they're putting together to get to that number?
That next.
Because that's the triumphant number to get to.
The thing that was triumphant, the transmission is stock.
That's impressive.
He named a few things that were still stock, and I'm just like, how?
Dude, they must tune it and
the transmission is stock?
They put a diff, I believe he said.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's all motor related stuff with minimal. I mean, they can start taking out
a different
AC,
clutch
they
pack
can
or
start
something.
taking, there's stuff like that. I'm sure it's not stock clutch, but as far as the transmission itself is concerned, I'm pretty sure it's still a stock one.
Because that gear set, I mean, it's pretty impressive stock gear set, and they're just fucking eating it up.
Just absolutely right. It's a cool video. Doesn't make me want an RS3 by any means. Like, it's just kind of like, I get it. You can do that to any car.
I talked about driving the S3 versus the RS3, and
we know. Everybody.
We get what you said about it.
Yeah.
Still want a 5-cylinder.
So this iRoz Motorsports, that's what they work on. There's a bunch of TTRSs there, RS3s, obviously S3s, S4s, and whatnot in the parking lot. Some older stuff there too, but it was a cool video.
So some 5-cylinder boys.
Yeah.
Dog Pizza did mention he thinks all their builds are E85, which would make sense. That's kind of like the play now.
Yeah.
It's affordable race gas. So that's pretty crazy. But
that corn fuel, baby.
It does have clutch packs, which makes sense. If it's DSG, that's what really goes. That's what I can blow up on my M5.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, 1,200 horsepower is nothing to shake a stick at. That's a fucking sure.
No, that's something else, man.
The other thing, he does try to do all-wheel drive donuts. I'm sorry, all-wheel drive burnout, not donuts, straight burnout.
Yeah.
By attaching a ratchet strap to their lift. That doesn't work.
What does he pull the lift with him?
That thing snaps in half. The ratchet strap just immediately snaps.
Really?
And then he tries to ease into it with like some, I don't know, fucking boat rope or something, some sort of stuff. They're cutting a couple things, trying to mount things together. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah. Obviously, it didn't work. I fully expected that arm of the lift to come fucking ripping out of the cement, but it didn't, thankfully.
Yeah, I was going to try to do like cyclones in the front parking lot here today. And I was like, I just paid for these tires. I'm always afraid when you have an all-wheel drive mode that it's going to catch and then I'm going to go rocket it into something. Into the rear-wheel drive mode, it's just like, it's like a street bike.
Or the fence.
You don't need the brake. It just sits there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. I saw a couple Hoonigan videos, actually.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that. They're knuckle busters where they're making that 200 horsepower Camaro diesel. They had one where they do the brakes on the car through StopTech, and they go to the StopTech factory. Check that out. Really cool to see. Just was like it was them building and them going to the factory, which I like. They also went to I think it was Edelbrock Forge where they make like the heads for shit. Mm-hmm. That was insane. That was on a previous
stuff
episode.
Is incredible.
So that was cool. And then they did a Bill Biology on the kid on Gravedigger, son of Gravedigger or whatever.
Yep.
That monster truck. And the bibliology is where they get really into it. And monster trucks are crazy.
Monster trucks are cool.
Did it show that this was a stand-up monster truck? Is this a
This was a sit-down monster truck.
Okay, so a sit-down one.
But it's like...
Wait, hold on, back up.
Yeah.
Stand-up monster truck?
Yes. Operating said monster truck while standing up.
That's a thing?
It's a thing.
Also, TD says he loves monster trucks, which really surprises me.
You're from Florida. Yeah.
I also think monster trucks are fucking sick.
Yeah, I do too.
It was really cool to see like them get into it. Like I was got inboard brakes and it makes 1,300 horsepower and they have 90 motors for it. 90. Well, it's a Gravedigger team.
Yeah.
And how they do like the brake system, rear steer. I mean, like the
rear steer is crazy because it turns quite a bit if you've seen them run.
The like knuckles on them, like they're from cranes. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. So it was really cool to see. They do like tricks with them now. So like hit the brakes super hard and stand up on the nose and drive around on the front wheels.
It's unbelievable. They full on.
The front flip was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
They full on wheelie these things.
Yeah.
I think I seen a video of one. Was it double back? I know they definitely do backflips, but I think I seen a video of a double. I can't remember.
I mean, these guys, it's fucking insane what they do.
Unbelievable. It's like
the wheels weigh 675 pounds each. So take that for rotational mass.
I mean, I remember like my mom not wanting to bring me to the monster trucks because at one point at the old Providence Civic Center, one
didn't stop so good.
Went off the rails, if you will, and went into the crowd. Meanwhile, these fucking things are doing backflips, front flips, wheelies, it's just unbelievable now.
Yeah, it turns out they have no problem just running right into crowds.
They can really make quick work out of a set of seats.
So that was really cool. And like this kid's, like his dad is the guy who started Gravedigger. So like his whole life's been monster trucks.
Yeah.
The most winningest monster truck team of all time.
What's his name? Dennis something? I forget his name.
I don't know. Gravedigger, Dennis
Gravedigger. Yeah, it's definitely Dennis something.
He goes in, he's sitting in the chair and he's like, yeah, these are the seatbelts. They're ratchet straps. And he's like, if you ain't using ratchets, you're not driving fast enough. I was like, okay.
Holy shit.
Okay, this guy fucks.
Yeah. Dennis Anderson. Yeah,
thanks,
the man.
That guy's a monster. So very cool to see.
So is his truck.
I got more. Are we still going? Corey, you got any?
I just have one video.
Get it.
Because Project Binky hasn't come out yet.
Yep.
I think that's later this week.
I mean, you'd think they would really take a few steps ahead with this quarantine stuff, but it's fine.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff has already been like pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So I don't know where
maybe
they're at
they
right
just
now.
can't get to it.
Yeah. But so Project Binky isn't out yet, but I dig deep into my watch later list and found a video that I saved called, let me bring up my old notes here.
Here she comes.
14 minutes of pure automotive detailing, right? Very, very.
That's definitely Corey's list.
Edge of your seat excitement.
Very clickbaity name, right? Just pure automotive detailing.
Yeah. Right. It says it right in the title.
But it's just this kid and he's like, yeah, we just got this Evo. It's been beat up a bunch and I'm just going to detail it. And he just brings this fucking car back to life. This Evo 8, I believe it is. It looks like was just neglected its whole life.
Was it not super ugly?
No.
Yeah, it was an evil way.
Yeah.
Was it time lapse style?
No, it was like, stop, explain what I'm going to do.
4.5 hours long.
Watch him do it. No, it's 14 minutes. It says it right in the title.
That's
Yeah. But anyway, it was just really good. Like he just did it really well. It was nice to watch. And he takes this like what you would look at on the road and be like, this thing's a pile of shit. And he just puts lipstick on a pig.
That's fucking amazing.
But he does a great job. He really kind of polishes it up. It makes it look good. It would have been much better with a segment earlier of a puddle, but I think I'd bring it up now.
Hey,
We'll look back in the detailing. Everyone should check it out. It's a pretty good video. I'd had it on my list for like 9 months. I just had never gotten to watch it. So I was like, you know what? Let me fucking watch this.
Well, detailing is good to do now and to watch videos. I was on the old treadmill just watching when I found out that bottle has changed, the world has changed for sealants and stuff. I was just watching video after video. If you're quarantining, man, you want to learn how to detail a car real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The YouTube's is full of, there's a lot of good guys out there.
So much. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, this video is just, it's nothing important, but if you're just trying to kill some time and like look at it, it's also a white Evo, which is my favorite color on the Evo. So
yeah, the white's really, really good.
Just a little like stone chip repair and like just other little small things. And it was cool.
It's awesome.
It was cool.
I'd get into it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been watching Cletus, which is funny. Just stuff he puts out.
You know what's funny is I used to watch Cletus and then I kind of stopped because like it just got to be a little much for me.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I try to watch one a week. He reminds me of like a friend of mine, except Southern.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to watch. I just had him in the background. But I did watch King of Texas Streets by 1320 video.
Yeah.
You know, it's I didn't look into it enough to fully discuss. I put that on and I fell asleep to it.
Yeah.
Just to have something on
That's
in the
something
background.
to fall asleep to. So there's this little man. So they're in Texas Streets, right?
Yeah.
And
which I desperately want to go to.
And
Seriously.
like the first one wasn't the King of Texas Streets. It was the other one. But like one of the 1320 guys is there and he's driving in a 1700 wheel horsepower twin turbo Viper.
The white one, the dirty one, right?
Yeah. And he's like, it's dirty. That's like his thing, that it's dirty. Speaking of detailing.
Yeah. Like zero, it's mud. He purposely like rubs dirt on the fucking, the engine bay.
Yeah, it's silly. So anyways,
a little off,
they're driving around, they're taking a ride, and the guy's like, this is one of the craziest things I've ever driven on the highway. Like, there's this red GTR that's talking shit to everybody. We'll go race them. They race this red GTR.
Yeah.
And it's like the fucking Viper went in reverse.
It's not even a contest.
Yeah. And then they go talk to the dude, and he's like, nah, it's like, I don't know. It makes like 1,600, plus it's got the fridge on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we go watch. The next one is called King of Texas Streets 1320.
Yeah.
And it's the red one. So these guys get in the 1320, like the main guy. I don't know any of their names.
I think it's Fred. Is Fred? I don't know for
Who
sure.
are the main
They're
guys?
the whole
for
crew of them.
1320?
Guy, the dude with the beard.
Nah, this isn't the beard guy, I don't think.
Okay, so it's a different guy.
Anyways,
This guy kind of looks like Kevin McDougal, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets in a 2,000 wheel horsepower R35.
Yeah.
This guy's still claiming 1,600 with the fridge. They count off,
Yeah.
and this 1,600 wheel horsepower GTR makes them look like they're standing
Yeah,
still.
just disappeared.
And the guy's just like, what the fuck? There's no way. There's no way. And he's like, oh no, it's only got 6 injectors. It can only... R35 guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Shout to
Absolutely
Kelvin.
insane. Yeah, absolutely insane. Because in that earlier video, the dude in the Viper races a silver one, and it's fairly competitive, but I believe the Viper pulls away.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, that was that's a hell of a race. That's some serious shit. And then the red one shit, and just, it's not even
The red GT,
like,
so he's making like 2,000 plus horsepower. He's got the fridge on there. I mean, he's just walking ridiculous cars.
Yeah.
And the guy goes to take a ride with the guy, initially take a ride with the guy in the red one. And he gets in and then he gets out and he's like, yeah, so the dude told me the seatbelt doesn't work.
Yeah, I would have an issue with getting in cars this fucking fast
So I'm glad-
on a public highway that
glad you
people I don't
raised that.
fucking know.
This guy, on the second race, the R35s versus each other, the guy in the red one can't hook up.
Yeah.
He's running drag slicks, weld wheels
yeah.
on all four, and he's swerving all over. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
so I'm glad you mentioned that.
Shout to
because
Texas.
That, seriously, they fucking big dogs.
They bring the heat,
I
yeah.
couldn't
My
even,
God.
can't even comprehend.
I wanted to go to Texas 2K for so many fucking
yeah, we gotta
long.
go. We gotta
It's
go.
bucket list, absolutely. So the dude from 1320 gets in with the guy with the Viper.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of cool because this was probably one of the first 1320 videos I've ever actually watched. It just kind of popped up and let it go. And he's just like, the camera's not in the other guy's face. It just kind of has it pointing down. He's like, hey, as I do this with everybody, don't do anything you wouldn't do just because I'm in this car.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to die tonight. And it's just like kind of a prerequisite. Now, granted,
don't try to make one of us famous.
You're still in a car with fucking 1,700 horsepower and somebody else. Like
anything can happen.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate riding in like just people like just meets normal street cars.
Yeah.
Never mind their drag race, highway roll race R35.
Where you're
on a public roadway.
I'd wear a parachute if I was that guy.
Ejectocito, cuzzo.
Exactly.
Right, where
Chuck it out the door.
getting in the car fully like the purpose of why I'm getting in this car is to go 110%.
It's
like,
not just fucking
it's
possible.
just like,
yeah.
That itself is fucking.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
I watched another, not that we're fucking promoting somebody else's channel here, but the Hoonigan autofocus thing by, what's his name?
Larry Chen.
Yeah. Was a really cool video on the Honda S800 that I seen at SEMA.
Oh,
The black one?
It was fucking awesome. And
Beautiful
it's
pictures
like
of it in San Francisco.
Oh, it's amazing. The whole setup is awesome. It's Daniel Wu. I guess he's just an actor. He played on that AMC show, Battlelands or Into the Battle or something like that, whatever it's called.
Into the Battlelands.
I don't know what it was called, but pretty big car enthusiast. He actually worked on the car himself a lot and chased all the parts, and you get a really good history on the S800 as a whole. That car in particular, how it was built. It actually came from two cars, who we got it from, all that sort of stuff. It's one of those videos that it's like 40, 45 minutes long or so.
Wow.
You literally have to just sit and pay attention, which I only paid attention about halfway through, but it's fucking awesome. And
Great. Yeah,
again, seeing
autofocus
that
is a
car in
great
person,
thing.
it's just super cool.
Yeah. I like pretty much anything Larry Chen does. I'm a big nut swinger of Larry Chen. I'm
It's cool.
no problem.
Good nuts to be swinging upon.
Yeah.
No problem saying that.
Solid pineapple.
Yeah, solid stuff. But yeah, that was the autofocus is worth. If there's a car you like and it's on autofocus, it's worth looking at. And what's that? You got a seltzer going?
Yeah. Cranking
Oh,
it.
my man.
In 2020.
Okay. Also, Jingo sent over a video of Ryan Turek's Corolla hatch drift car, which I didn't know was a thing. Really? That thing's awesome.
That was released when because Papadakis was building that car as well.
Really? Jesus.
So he's on Team Papadakis now.
That's what kind of leaked the information that he was going to Team Papadakis because the Supra and the Corolla were shot in the same location.
Yeah, I see. What a cool. Talk about making me hurt for one of those cars to be fast in real life.
Yeah.
We're talking about a kind of a little something different from the GTI that you can get with some good reliability.
Yep.
Whew. That's got me going. And in my unrelated video, my unrelated to automotive video, Thrasher 2019 Skater of the Year trip just came out. Holy shit.
Dude, I've been, so again.
They're so, the main dude is so good at this. The guy who won Skater of the Year last year, I'm going to slaughter his name, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Could win it again from this trip video. Unbelievable, man.
I've got sucked into the Dime Street challenges.
Oh, I love the Dime Street challenge.
There was one on at Montreal or in Montreal.
Yep.
I don't know what it was. Some cityscape, if you will.
Yep.
So there was a set of stairs. They had a small little kicker ramp with a picnic table.
Was it a Dime Street or was it like
it was still
a blood or bail?
It was, I don't know. It said Dime Street Challenge in the actual thing. So I wasn't quite sure. But that was another half hour, 35-minute video of just madness, people throwing down.
Incomprehensible.
And each time somebody did something huge, you're like, whoa, nobody's going to fucking top that.
Yeah. Then
and then the dude,
one.
kick flips it. And then the dude like 360s it. And it's just like, holy shit, these dudes are absolutely mental. But yeah, I went down that skate video path as well recently.
Yeah, they have, I forget the name of it. I'm trying to see if I can find it. They have one that's like something or bail. And it's just like giant stairs and stuff. And like you either land it or you're dead. Those are awesome.
Yeah. Land it or you're dead.
Yeah.
or you die.
And there are people just getting wrecked on it. You're like, wow. There's always crowds. I forget the name of it.
I was going to say, I don't have it.
Sick. Dime Street Challenge, the original Dime Street Challenge in San Francisco, the craziest shit I've ever seen.
And if you want to dream big and, basically dream big, just go ahead and go on YouTube and search Barn Dominium. Yeah, that's fine. I won't go into that, but just search Barn Dominium.
Audi Exclusive just brought this up. I posted a picture from maybe 2011 Dustoff. of me with a bunch of buddies, all the Bench Rich people, and the width of my pants was astonishing.
Oh, it was hysterical.
Like Jenko's?
It wasn't Jenko, but it was at the time that was a pants width. I wasn't going to be a guy. I wasn't going to step down to skinny jeans back then.
Right.
You know?
So you were holding strong
Then I got suckered in.
with the barrels.
I think Alexi made me. Yeah, told me how wide my pants were, and that was it, man.
Dude, he was fucking light years ahead of everyone else in fashion.
He was, man. He was buying shrink to fits in like 2002.
Shrink to fit.
He would drive to the city to buy
If you
his
know my
clothes.
boy Alexi, you know he wasn't a shrink to fit man.
Yeah.
He was a big dude, man, and he was
Most
ripping 'em.
fashionable man out there.
You gotta soak them down, get them wet, and then put them on.
That's what he
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked uncomfortable. But not me, man. I was going full. I was going full comfort.
55-gallon drum barrels.
I might go back to him. I might go back to him.
Then parachute. You know about that skate video? That skate video was recent. Skaters know what's up. I think that trend is coming again.
What, big
Because
pants?
There's a lot of big pants happening
I like
in
to
that
see
skate
that.
video. A lot of big pants. A lot of leisurely fits, if
The
you will.
Skate of the Year video was just like the skater look now is just straight grizzled. Like you got
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's always been pretty grizzled, but it's like strong grizzle right
Like
now.
homeless grizzle.
Yeah, which I'm down with.
Yeah,
like young Ben's friend, he's probably a great skater.
It's, right. He enjoys cake and can skate like the best of them.
And a friend of ours who was in that picture is huge on Instagram and on TV now.
Anya.
Faye, yeah. Pistons and Pixie Dust and Pistons. I don't know.
Yeah.
She used to hang out at the shop and
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah.
around with cars with us. So
Yeah.
she was in that picture. It was like, oh shit, she's seen it.
Throwback.
Yeah.
So that was an old picture, man. I just saw people posting pictures of old Dustoff, and I was like, I think I lost all my photos from before that. So that's as old as I could go.
That's the year I got the fucking worst sunburn of my life. It was so bad. I got burnt just beyond belief there. Like nose skin peeling off, like just so fucking burnt. Yeah.
It's funny how long ago it was, and I was like well out of college at that point.
It sounds very familiar. And I'm pretty sure mine's similar. However, mine, vodka and orange juice fueled.
Yeah.
But a very similar incident with a sunburn. And matter of fact, hot tip, don't tattoo both of your hands at the same time and then get super drunk the next day and spend the entire day in the sun.
Yeah.
Not the best idea to heal your tattoos. Just saying.
Hot tip, generally don't tattoo both your hands at the same time.
And don't also jump into a swimming pool that same day. Terrible ideas.
Yeah. What a mess.
Yeah. Goddamn. Yeah. Disaster even.
I'm fresh out of videos.
That's all I got.
Are we going to cue the boys?
Yeah, hit the boys, man.
Queue them up.
News.
The news.
Gentlemen,
Oh, man.
I'd like to start off.
Let's do it.
So, in major news, the inaugural Foundation Blue Forza 4 charity lap event took place this past weekend, aka Laps for Jesus.
Jesus.
This is like far too long. It goes on for like 21 seconds. So this just in, turns out I am not good at Forza 4 online racing. So I talk shit and found out that you should actually be good at an online racing game before you play, or better yet, run your mouth on a podcast that reaches 1,000+ people a week.
I think we reached a lot more than that, buddy.
Well, I put thousands, but I misread that. So after years of being told by online gamers to fuck my own ass while playing Call of Duty, I figured I'd throw my skills into the online racing hat and fuck shit up. My God, it was an absolute bloodbath. So for comparison,
So glad I didn't watch.
I'm bummed I didn't.
I came up with a small list of terrible ideas that were more successful than my attempt to play Forza online. The Ford Pinto, Crystal Pepsi, and Crystal Pepsi 2. Also see Pepsi AM. That's a thing. The 1981 Cadillac Fleetwood V8 6.4. The Ford Mustang 2. And that time Coca-Cola tried to tap into Pepsi's market by trying to make Coke taste like Pepsi. Go ahead, Google it. It happened in 1985.
Crystal Coke.
Let's see. So some keynotes here. Yes, I know how a fucking microphone works. It was plugged in. I could hear everyone, yet I spoke and nothing was going over. Yes, I checked if it was muted. No, it was not. I checked the batteries, even made sure the controller had the latest update. No idea why it didn't work. I mean, I have no excuse for that. It just didn't work. So I'm fucking losing my train of thought here. So I sat there.
Stay focused.
And listened to everyone talk shit without being able to have any input.
So they just fucking tore you apart?
They just berated you.
Oh, God, why couldn't I comment this?
It was horrific. So, which that was terrible, but then it got worse because the race started.
Oh, this is before?
This is before the
you
race.
even started sucking?
Oh, this is before. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I built a little buggy and, it was a little rear wheel drive buggy, met the A-class spec. I knew it was a rally race that we had coming up. So fine. Great. I wrote, okay, word. This should at least make me competitive. No, not even close, not even remotely. At one point, my choice vehicle allowed me to fail at even climbing a hill.
Oh,
so there was a hill on said course that led to a 90. I went off course, of course, and was in some woods, hit a tree. And then I proceeded to make my way back to said course, and I couldn't even get up the hill to continue on. I was just spinning my.
Is this your
wheels.
DNF or is this?
This is the
Did
last
you DNF
place.
an internet race?
Oh, I haven't even got there yet.
Oh my God. I thought, it's just full disclosure. Corey and I both thought you were fucking great.
No,
I thought you had it in the bag.
I didn't see you play, but the way you talked, it was like, well, Josh is going to roast these fools, and he has a full-time job.
no, that was just purely off the cuff.
Also coming in, rumors are that you get a heads up on every race type, so you had an unfair advantage.
Well, I knew it was rally and then tarmac or point to point and then whatever.
Oh my God. Okay,
but let's say advantage. Yeah, didn't fucking help. So yes, as my rear wheels were just sitting there spinning, I watched the likes of Chris the Legend, Joe Booth, Steph, Kyle, Steve, and I'm sure anyone else who was in that race fly by me.
Chris the Legend was the cameraman.
Oh yeah, I was not even visible.
Oh my God.
At this moment, as I was trying to mentally lunge my vehicle up the dirt hill so I could get moving again, was when I realized I bit off a bit more than I could chew.
Can you get out of the car in Forza and just walk it in?
Unfortunately, had that been an option, I probably would have tried.
Can you shake the ass back and forth, kind of get some traction?
I tried walking it up there. Every
you get a winch on that thing?
Every what's that race of the hammers method that I've seen? Yeah, didn't even work.
I'm so glad that everyone listened to you talk shit on the podcast as well.
Oh, it was amazing. It worked out so good. So that was maybe my second lap of the first race when that all came to fruition. So it all continued to go downhill from there. I was a targeted man. I got onto the tarmac.
A targeted man? You think that's why?
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it. But I did get onto the tarmac for the next race and was almost immediately spun out and left in the dust once again.
Did they crash you?
Oh, yeah. Booth, that second race, Booth,
Booth.
I could hear them the entire time. Obviously, I couldn't rebuttal, but they were discussing.
Oh, right, you still can't speak.
They were discussing who was going to take me out next, I'm hanging back to take Josh out.
Did they all have you muted?
No.
Yeah, they probably did.
I think, again, with children, you never fucking quite know what you're going to get, especially out of a microphone that I don't use. So I plugged their mic into the Xbox in the living room. And it just didn't fucking work. I could hear everybody else, which is cool, but I couldn't speak.
It happens to me sometime in Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was fucking annoying. So I was targeted, man. I got spun out almost immediately. My car battered. My pride kicked to the curb. My wife was disappointed. The kids were yelling at me. I had failed to bring back up the check that my mouth cashed. All I can say is I may have lost, but I still won. Last place was mine, and no one was more consistent in front running for the last place than me. I hope you all had a good time at my expense. Now wait until next year, virtual or not, I'm putting you into a fucking wall.
Josh, rumor on the street is that you DNF'd every race?
Last, definitely on the first one. The other two I DNF'd. I literally, because I got spun out and everybody's going. And if you don't finish in a allotted amount of time, which I did not, it's considered DNF versus even last.
Now, okay.
Way better than finishing early.
First race was, you had some sort of rally bug. Let's call it Project Snake bug. Now, second race, what kind of car?
Escort, Cosworth.
Escort. Okay. Third race.
Same thing.
Oh, same thing. Okay.
Yeah, I stuck with what I knew.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Seemed
Third
to do
race.
well.
I'm sorry. No, third race was designated right? I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't it Mark III?
I don't know.
That's
none
what
of
it
this
was. Yeah, it was a
means.
designated Mark III that Kyle built. This like
So everyone's racing the same car.
like an absurd car with, I don't know, a lot of horsepower that just like pulled itself off the road in a straight line,
Sounds
torque
about right.
steer, if you will.
Yeah.
So it was just hilarious. But people still managed to keep their vehicles on the road. However, I did not.
You think maybe they tampered with your vehicle?
It could have been. Yeah.
Probably.
They could have changed the code on my Xbox or something. I
Oh
have
my
no
God.
idea. But yeah, it was an absolute disaster. However, it was fucking hilarious.
Was it all yellow Mark IIIs?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love you guys so much.
I guess because Kyle built a Harlequin version, but when you basically had to pick the host's car.
Right.
So when you do that, the mods transfer over, but not the livery.
Right.
So that was essentially why they were all yellow.
So everyone got a different color
So-
base.
No, I don't
Kyle-
think that's why they were all yellow Mark IIIs.
Kyle's was the only one that had the actual Harley livery, whereas everybody else is in yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got absolutely fucking spanked.
Oh, not even close. Yeah,
Oh my
wasn't
God.
not even like.
Because I remember, I wish I could go back to an old podcast where they were talking about it and you're like, I'm going to take this, boys.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wish if I remembered what number podcast, I was going to try to pull the audio to make it, go along with said story. However, it didn't work out that way.
It takes a honorable man, bring up a loss like that.
What? I'm going to run away from it? No, I fucking absolutely just got destroyed. Bloodbath the entire time.
Jesus Christ.
It was pretty funny.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And you know what? For a good cause.
Yeah, that was my
There you
bad.
go.
Like, okay.
I would have been
lost
rooting for you the
Forza.
whole time.
Yeah. Win or lose. By your
Yeah,
side.
I was going to absolutely just try to rig it by speaking. But I thought you were good.
No. I've never played.
You said it with
Online.
so much conviction.
Oh yeah,
so much
You,
gusto.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You said it with so much. If you had told me the world was ending at that very moment in that same way, all right,
Yeah,
it's
that's
over.
it.
See-
It's over. 30 years. It's been fun. I'm ready.
Yeah, time to go.
So yeah, I just walked through that door with confidence.
Yeah.
Not exposing myself to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I just no.
Really, lay it on the table.
I didn't respect the online play.
Yeah,
I didn't respect the online play, and it fucking shot me in the face.
it happens. It happens.
Jesus, man. We need a
So
second?
that's
I need a second.
Do you have any other bits of news?
That's good news.
Yeah.
That was solid good news. That was more of a confession.
yeah, that was a confession. A little bit of news. 2021 Ram Rebel TRX rumored to debut late June.
Late Yoon?
Late June.
Yoon.
Beautiful time of year.
So seemingly not canceled.
Just in time for me to buy my pickup truck.
Exactly. That might
Yeah.
be that might be the play for you.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to actually. Let's see. Since canceled, Detroit has been canceled. So I don't know where it's going to debut. Maybe
The internet.
Dodge has a
Maybe Dodge will have us host their debut
very
after
Very
that
likely.
dust off. Probably going to happen.
Very
potentially,
likely.
Yeah,
Those guys
yeah.
love us.
If they see this, they might be on board.
Yeah. If some sort of executive is watching Twitch right now, they might put us through.
Yeah. Pop us on through.
On that note, I have a little kind of news question thing kind of go each other. So we talked about the Gladiator a bunch, right?
Yes.
We did. We
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
We haven't in a while.
Yeah.
And everyone's seen, actual contractors who have pickup trucks who use the rear window of their pickup truck to kind of maybe feed some really long boards through or like a ladder through the window.
Oh, absolutely.
Has anyone seen the rear window on a Gladiator?
Yeah.
You couldn't fit a softball through it.
Really?
It is, no, I should say maybe this can.
So it's
Like square.
like the middle,
The middle.
and does that open?
I hope not.
Maybe it's just
But
a
it
third
looks like it
trash out.
does. It looks like it does. It's so useless. And I was just driving behind a car the other day and I was having a laugh at it because I was like, oh, pickup trucks have an actual usable window. You can feed something through there.
I don't think it's a great idea to feed boards through that window on most pickup trucks, if I'm honest.
I've done it. It's good. It works. It's funny. It's not really a news bit, but it's kind of in the old,
If you're feeding boards through
FCA,
your
you
pickup
knew-
truck window, you bought too small of a bed.
I mean, if you're feeding 12-foot boards, what are you going to do?
If you're going 12 footers, I get it. But
Yeah, you get your Ducati.
If you're feeding an 8-foot through,
Yeah.
you
No,
bought
no,
the
no.
wrong truck.
But it's funny. Next time you see a Gladiator, look at the rear glass and
Yeah,
look at how
tiny
small the
little guy.
window is.
I want to see one in person because I just looked it up, and obviously they make the photos look
Very beefy.
Yeah.
very nice
yeah.
and good shots of.
Yeah.
them.
I don't think a lot of contractors are driving Gladiators. I don't think a
No.
lot of anybody is driving
No,
Gladiators.
I don't know. That's actually a
I-
good question. I,
I do
wonder what the
see-
sale numbers are.
I do see a decent amount of them.
Do you really? I
Yeah.
don't. I never see them.
I'd probably say Almost one a week.
I'm still about them.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
I'm never not about them. They're
Yeah.
fucking crazy, but
If I go to Home Depot Pro Parking, where I only park my K truck, I don't know if I'll see a
Probably
lot
not
of
going to
those.
see one there.
I'll see a lot of them.
Right.
no. You're not going to see a lot of them.
Well, that's interesting, Corey, that they had a little girly glass on the back.
Yeah, I was very shocked. I mean, it's a giant pane of glass with a tiny little if you just look at that picture,
I mean, I can bring it up, but it's just a little boy, huh?
yeah, it's super tiny.
Gladiator rear glass.
Take a look there. But
Probably should have put Jeep before that.
yeah, that's all right.
Gladiator
Spell
glass.
correct to ass. Oop.
You don't want that. So, Josh, do you have any other bits of news?
I got
do.
news galore.
All right, good, because I got a few little things where you kind of
So there is I didn't even think there was a window back there
there is a tiny little window back there
for a tiny little guy.
for a tiny little man, maybe a child's head,
Just a little guy. Or that guy.
just a little guy.
The owner of that GTR.
Oh yeah, that is a little piece of glass.
The
Oh my God. Corey is not wrong. I mean, yeah, someone in the chat just said it's 12 by 12 maximum.
I told
12 by
was generous.
That's generous.
Yeah,
Holy
That's definitely
shit.
generous.
yeah.
Wow. That was Get Amongst It that said that.
It
but
must
it's-
have been the same person who designs the windowsill to A-pillar combination
Yeah,
on
it is.
Camaros.
It is.
Just trying to keep
Chargers,
people
on-
inside the vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. It's just that American design cue.
Yeah, I think it's just to throw your trash out
Yeah, just throw your trash out into
to
the
that
bed.
to the auto cleaning bed.
Sounds good to me.
Pretty good.
Bit of a rumor here.
Uh-oh.
BMW X8M rumored to pack 750 horsepower from a hybrid V8.
I'm sorry.
700
700 what?
Wait, what?
750 horsepower from a hybrid V8. Now, with that said,
That's my kind of fucking
it
freight
looks
train.
to be
I gotta make a train horn sound.
BMW's familiar twin turbocharged 4.4 liter V8 with an electric motor adding upwards of 200 horsepower.
Can I strap that electric motor to my current 4.4 liter V8?
You may be able to.
There we go.
It's not officially confirmed, but rumors and reports suggest that it's inevitable.
Wow, that's gonna be a reckoning.
750?
Yes.
750
Is there
horsepower.
another, let's call it SUV, that has that much horsepower?
Uranus? What's the Udis?
There is
No,
like
there's
5 and change, right?
Six something, I think. I
right,
mean,
because that's twin turbo V8.
but it's
from Audi,
substantially smaller. I mean, yeah, but what's the competition package going to have?
Yeah, it's going to have
Carbon
another
fiber.
12 horsepower.
800. Audi exclusive asks, will BMW make a roadster version? I think that's inevitable.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is that the
100%.
They'll also make a
8
two-door
or
version.
X8 or X7?
X8.
Oh,
So,
X8,
and that
okay.
the BMW X8 itself, is that even confirmed?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, but it's heavily rumored. So it's going to be a BMW X8M Roadster.
Yes.
That's a 2-seat.
Yeah, two-seat, two-door, drop top
It's built on the Z4 chassis.
SUV.
Yeah, so the evens are the slope back guys. Is that what we discovered?
The slope back guy, yeah.
The odds are the actual like full back.
I mean, if it's got 700 horsepower, I'll pay the payment on it. Let's face it.
It's going to be that'll be pushing a $200,000 vehicle.
That is just
That'll literally be high. I mean, 180, right?
I don't know.
I
Oh, yeah, it's
assume.
going to be 200,000
Yeah,
bucks. I
it's-
hope.
it's just
It
gonna-
has to be that crazy.
$200,000.
We just got a hot tip from Isgro that they're going to make an iX8M drop head coupe.
iX8M.
Drop head coupe.
I get
yep.
it. I
that
get
should
it.
be really nice.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I tow a horse trailer with that. Unbelievable.
I'd pick the kids up from soccer.
Yeah,
I've got some wild news.
What do you got?
I like wild news.
Everybody knows BJ Baldwin's one of the baddest men on earth, right?
BJ Baldwin. I don't know who that is.
Off-road racer,
Oh, yes. Jeez.
gun
All right.
enthusiast.
Yeah.
He owns his
familiar.
own race company.
Yep.
He's a bad man.
Yep.
A bad mamma jamma.
A bad man. And his girlfriend is a professional sharpshooter, which is interesting in this context. Someone tried to rob him at gunpoint this weekend at an In-N-Out in Vegas.
Guessing they're not very educated.
They're not very alive anymore.
It's certainly not on who they were trying to.
He obviously wasn't psyched about having to shoot a guy,
Yeah.
but what a bad couple to
run
try and
into.
shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're just glad BJ Baldwin's safe because he's trained, but the gun in his face and that didn't go well. You can see his Instagram. It's a video. There's a video on there of his wife or his girlfriend shooting targets and just like, oh Jesus. Yeah. And he's kind of well beyond that himself.
Yep.
So yeah, that didn't end well for that guy. Wrong couple to fuck with, but he got home safe to his family, and that other man did not.
Yeah, they came out unscathed, if you will.
Yeah, and he definitely he addressed it on his Insta, and you could tell he was not
not stoked about it.
Well, no, he didn't hold a grudge with the guy, etc. But just like, I got to get home to my kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, don't try to rob people at gunpoint,
Right.
especially in Las Vegas where everyone's packing a gun.
Yeah, that's quite the place.
But talk about really. I mean, he's a giant in our world, so it's glad he's safe. But that's rough, man.
Yeah.
But don't pull it unless you want to use it, and whew, didn't work out. So that was wild news. I saw that one morning. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So then again, and it's fucking up my In-N-Out too. I guess it's been a string. I was reading a little bit more. There's been a string of robberies at that In-N-Out.
At that particular one?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. He probably pulled. I think he drives a Ferrari. So
I'm guessing.
probably looked like an easy target.
Yeah.
Worst
I
target.
wonder if it was the same
on the planet.
Same crew, if you will. Just going back, you know,
Maybe.
what I mean? With just kind of, all right, that's an easy target. Who knows? But
So yeah, good. He's safe with his family and his girlfriend safe. Then he made it. So Jesus, that's a day you don't want to see.
no.
Okay, back to my next one. A
Yep.
little bit happier. Elon's big payday. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but back in 2018, Elon set up some lofty goals if he would reach certain benchmarks. It certainly didn't look in reach when he set these up. One is that their market capitalization of Tesla has to average $100 billion for 6 months. Currently, it's at $143 billion, which is 7 times the value of Ford and 4 times the value of General Motors.
It's enormous.
Currently, the 6-month average is $97 billion. So within the next 2 months, if the price continues as seen in April, which not a great month for anything.
No.
Yeah.
He's going to hit that. And that will allow him to buy 1.7 million shares of stock at $350 a share. That's more than 50% off. As of today, it's $800 a share.
Yeah.
And their shares have held decently throughout COVID and throughout the shelter in place, which actually shut down their plant. So if he were to sell that immediately at Tuesday's price, this was that. So purchase it for the huge amount of money, sell it immediately, he would net $725 million. Obviously, if it's your company and this is your stock, you're not going to immediately sell it. Not going to look good.
Yeah.
But it seemed like a lofty goal. It was reported as such, and it looks like your boy's about to make it. So
Right. Just the fact that it's possible now. Something that seemed pipe dream previously.
yeah, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. Obviously, once the stock was crazy, like it was a couple of months back, it seemed more certain.
Almost
but
inevitable, right?
you know, this month was a real test for it.
Right. Had this stuff not happened, it would have been full.
I don't think, I mean,
No, it's been better. I mean, they closed at $800 a share.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insanity.
yeah. I mean, Tesla was pretty strong this whole month, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
In between 750, and then obviously, like you said, closed it today at 800. I mean,
So there's,
numbers.
I've seen a lot of people not happy about it, which is funny because he's got the haters out there, which I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm a paid shill, but it's really interesting to see. Oh, he's going to get all this money from, like, yeah, but when he set this up, I was like, he's a fucking idiot. He's never
Right,
going to make that.
right.
So, hey, that's how it goes, man.
set a goal and nailed it.
a little bit of the other side. Lincoln canceled their vehicle with Rivian. Pull the plug on that.
That's because Rivian's vaporware.
So they secured like 1.3, what was it, billion dollars, right? Ford is 500 million of it, right? So they're still heavily invested in that, but because of everything going on, they pulled the plug on it. So we'll see what happens. So I'm sure, obviously, people might have been waiting for this Lincoln vehicle. I don't think so, but
Yeah, there's lots. I mean, obviously, Tesla had to shut down their plant, but if you're ordering one, I can't see people canceling it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're already in there, obviously, if you lose your job, yeah, okay, they're going to cancel it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No. I meant that's the thing. Like if someone's like, oh, you know what? I want an all electric SUV, right? Or I want an all electric vehicle of some sort, but I'm going to wait until Ford puts something out. Well, now you can't do that.
Competition just went away.
I was just going to say, because you can still visit the Rivian website and still pre-order both the R1T or R1S, T being the truck, S being the SUV. So those are still there, but it just looks like the stuff that was in the works with other manufacturers is obviously kaput.
I don't think you're ever going to get an actual Rivian branded vehicle.
No, because it's going to be sold
I think it's going to be if anything, it'd be a Ford vehicle. I mean, Amazon's still full in. I think they're 700 million. Like they're still all in. And then the company that owns Cox Communications is in for a fuckload of money too. I don't know, maybe they're service trucks or something, but I don't think you'll ever be able to get a Rivian branded vehicle. I just think that's maybe
I don't think so
a
either.
model of something to show what we're capable of, to get people to buy in.
Selling the technology.
Right, and then sell that.
That's what Tesla originally wanted to do.
Yeah.
And nobody would
I
do it.
wonder, let me just read.
But it's actually, I think, I mean, I don't stay the most up on news. It's kind of my gig here to kind of pay a little bit of attention, but I think that's technically the first vehicle to be canceled because of this. Like fully canceled, not rescheduled, not postponed, not
the 400Z?
We'll debut it in a little bit. That didn't get canceled.
No, nothing get canceled.
But I think it's the first vehicle to actually be saying, hey, we're just not doing it.
They're still making the electric Hummer though.
The electric Hummer, yeah. Well,
1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, yeah.
Horsepower kid.
Yeah.
Talk about small rear windows.
yeah, that's okay. That's a head scratcher.
Oddly enough, no T's and C's on the Rivian website.
Just T's and P's?
Yeah. To determine where exactly your $1,000 goes when you do pre-order.
Yeah, because it goes into investing, into putting it into someone else's vehial.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of what.
It's just funny you brought up that whole, like the enormous Tesla achievement today, because then you see this like blunder on the other side for Rivian. But I mean, we've talked about this before. I still want the competition for Tesla because it'll only push everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, to be honest, I mean,
I'm in the competition to keep having slight hiccups
blunders,
though, you know, for me.
when you're trying to make your snakes dance with Lincoln.
Yeah. Also Lincoln,
More
like,
appealing snakes out there.
Yeah.
and also, is Lincoln like the fucking the head on
Right,
this right
right.
now? Like, if they're really that's
Yeah.
what people are after.
I'm gonna go pee traditionally.
All right. Yeah,
as
yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else over there, Josh?
No, that's it from my news.
I got a little
Those two things.
tidbit, little titty bit.
Oh, we'll get to that one. Yeah.
Yeah. DTM is on the verge of the full collapse. Great album. Not that album, but so Audi announces their departure. They're out.
Yep.
Mercedes pulled out, I believe it was 2018. I mean, is it BMW racing themselves?
Privateers, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, how many privateers are there in DTM?
To fund
Right,
something like that.
Right. That's
So,
just a very select
something
few.
that we talk about in such legendary fashion, just like Group B, which, you know, obviously we lives on. I would say call it living on in WRC what it is today. But
Yep.
we talk about DTM all the time. E30 M3, 190E.
Some of the greatest racing and vehicles ever.
Yeah, to ever come out. So I don't follow it like maybe some other people do. So maybe it still holds that value. To me, maybe I'm just I just like the old shit better, I guess. But I mean, it still is a bummer to see something like that possibly go under, you know, because then what's next, right? What could possibly be next for?
Nothing. That's the scary part.
Yeah. Like what racing series I'm saying it could be next? Like
I'm sorry.
That's going to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
under
yeah.
because if they start these manufacturing be like, hey, you know what, saving a shitload of money by not doing this, and
I
people
mean,
are going to keep buying our cars. Like
It affects literally everything.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as those go under, well, then suddenly you don't need that what do you call it? That class of vehicle to be built. And then if you don't have that class of vehicle, then we're losing out on some cooler cars. And
we're going right to
then
SUVs.
We just go right to fucking bland, you know, everything, and everything's the same. It sucks. It really sucks.
Tie you back in. DTM is on the verge of collapsing because Audi decided they were going to pull out. I am repeating this for other people.
Oh boy.
Mercedes pulled out, I believe, 2018. So I was just saying it's a bit of a bummer.
Is it just BMW's racing?
That's I was like, so I think
It's like a BMW series now?
I think it's a 20-car race.
And that's DTM? It's
Yeah.
the whole thing? Wow, no way, huh?
Yeah. So kind of to talk about something that everyone hold in such high regard for the classic style that, you know, it once was, all the great cars that came out of it. And kind of like, oh, well.
Yeah, but classic DTM stuff is cool,
Yeah.
man. You
Yeah.
still... Everything you see that's a classic DTM car, just like, whoa, even like the E90 M3 DTM car and the Audis of that. Nah, I don't think Audi existed in those, did they? Did Audi run cars back when the E90 was running?
There was a B5.
There's
I don't know
R8s.
what it was in though. So, but just a little tidbit of news. I didn't read too much into it. I kind of read the the header, and then just a few paragraphs down. I was like, I get the gist of this. If I wanted, I could look it up more. But
Yeah, because if you want to like make your old German car look cool, just find the DTM version. Buy
yeah,
those
the
parts.
version of that. Yeah, that livery, that whole bit there. But
Sad
that's all
to
I
see.
got.
Sad to see. Say love you.
Yeah.
Any other news, Chuck?
I'm totally out on news, man. There wasn't, if you're looking at like, besides the two things I brought up and a couple things we went through, wasn't a big, it's finally gotten to the point where like the news for automotive stuff is really slow.
Yeah.
Because, there's
Not
some staggered
many-
car releases and stuff, but
Yeah.
now it's just like maybe some unfortunate news here and there and some BS about Tesla. Otherwise, there's not a ton out there. And, usually this time of year, we would be going to car shows and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's,
We would have just came off the heels of Dustoff. Riding
International
high.
Auto New York show.
Yeah. And
So-
obviously there's a lot of uncertainty. And I think that's, what's happening with the car manufacturing world. Just
yeah, because
trying to survive.
yeah, like I said, usually we hawking t-shirts and magazines at car shows right now, and it's I get to go to at least some stupid midnight race runs and report from there, like we did a couple times last year. So it's for us, that kind of local news is not there yet, and then I think for the industry at large, it's like, okay, what can we push out there? You know?
Yeah, it sucks. It's I don't know. I'd like to say it's gonna change soon, but I think we're in this for quite some time still. But
You know what? Actually, quick user input. Double D603 said a lot of the crazy car deals are ending tomorrow. Do you think it will extend into May? 100%.
1
Yeah.
trillion percent.
I think it's probably all like the new car deals and even the pre-owned stuff. I think is going to get crazier come May.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it might. They're gonna have to get
Things gonna be a
people-
last ditch effort.
Right. Have to get people, quote unquote, in the door.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well, yeah, in the door from a
in
distance.
the virtual door.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they're going to have to do crazy stuff. I think once a lot of these, at least up here in New England, there's a lot of shelter in place orders or stay at home orders or advisories, and a lot of dealerships are closed or working at very limited hours. I think you're going to start to see a lot of crazy shit once those go away and can go back into dealerships. Like I don't think we've even seen the start of this stuff yet.
Yeah.
Because virtually buying a car, no matter how you put it, sucks. Like you want to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think once you can get in is when they're going to really have to run the deals, and they're going to be coming off a couple months of hurt. So I think it's going to get a little crazy.
So you think once you can physically get there, that's when the real deals are going to happen?
I think once you can physically get there, but
can
it's
see
just
that.
like, it
No, I
takes
can
a
see
lot.
that.
Like I went and bought my wife a car, but I went to see it. But like the guy who runs the place is my friend,
So it's easy,
if it was a random, like I wouldn't go into a random dealership and bought a car online. Like,
Right.
So I think there's no real incentive to get, you can't go in the dealership. So I think once you can get in there, once these shelter in place things go away, it's really going to start getting nuts.
So what you're saying is hold and then enter like an African lion chasing a wounded gazelle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been checking for a while.
Yep.
Now we're holding.
Hold.
Yeah. No one's gonna win in this whole terrible thing, except
Right.
for people buying new cars in
Yeah.
May and June.
Yeah.
You're gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to come out. Yeah. Come out as
You're going to come out with someone's head on a spike.
pretty good as it can be.
So especially in New England, I know TD's just mentioned that they've been pretty busy, but I think Florida does whatever they want.
Yeah. Florida abides by no rules.
Clearly.
It seems
Yes,
like in Rhode
clearly.
Island and Massachusetts, you'll be shot on sight if you're walking into a dealership right now.
Yeah.
What do we got for a little bit of a topic
Do you want to get into our main topic?
You want to get into that main topic?
That main.
I'm ready for that main.
Do you want to?
Yeah, so we were going to do 2000s cars. We were like, you know what? We're going to save that for when we can do some real research, and we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket, if you will.
Yep.
So a quick one we're thinking about, because we've also put out a bunch of 3-hour plus podcasts recently, and we have a 24-hour podcast coming out if you guys make it happen.
In a couple days.
Is something that we've all run into and run into multiple times. First mods. You know, what's the first mod you put on something, you know? And I think it can go depending on what kind of car you're going with, you know, because I'm looking at you first mod for a new car or a new to you car, like a warranty vehicle.
Yeah.
And then there's first mod for your piece of shit project car, which is always fun.
Yeah.
So that's my fun one. But
I'm going to start it off with the new to you. New to you.
new to you, warranty or no warranty?
Warranty.
Warranty. Okay, here we go.
Sure.
Warranty.
For sure.
Aftermarket warranty or warranty?
No, I don't fuck with that. You get the real warranty.
New to you with warranty.
Yeah, the ones I don't have to
Sure.
like.
Factory back.
You're buying an off-leaser.
I'm buying it off Lisa, which I did. Tires.
That's
Just tires.
Absolutely,
Listen,
yes.
The 1 Series I bought came with run flat tires. They are just hot garbage.
Oh, run flat tires are the worst.
Garbage. Fucking terrible.
No, but if they go and you have to walk, you're better off walking than riding on run flats for years.
Just run flats are terrible, right? And I bought my car in February, so I immediately put on snow tires. Didn't really have to deal with it. Took off the snow tires in April-ish of that year.
Yep.
So snow tires are mush anyway.
Deep April.
I put on the run flats. I thought something was wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought something was wrong. Immediately
You're like
bought
driving
new
a
tires.
train at that
Yeah,
point.
immediately bought new tires, threw them the fuck out because like I just couldn't believe they were that bad.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Tires right away.
I think tires good. I think for me, if you're doing a new car,
Yeah.
either just a warranty car, so brand new or pre-owned, you got to be one of two guys, right? You got to be the guy who doesn't give a shit about voiding your warranty and you're ready for that repercussion.
Yeah.
Whether you actually have the money to cover it or you just don't give a fuck, or you're not. And so if you're not a guy that is ready to deal with that shit,
Yeah.
I really think you have a couple options. Don't waste your money and buy something old and mod it, which is my number one
There you
go-to.
go. Yeah.
Just use that thing as a daily. Don't waste your money on that. Maybe some light shit, but buy something you can mod it. Look for something that's old enough where you don't have to have emission standards and that bitch doesn't have to run every day.
Yeah.
That's the best part about old cars. Or if you are a guy that's going to mod
So what you're saying is your
shit,
first modification is to buy another vehicle.
exactly. Well, don't waste your money
I
on
just want to
mods.
understand.
Yeah, don't waste your money on mods. Save some $500 Pinto, which you can then mod.
When leasing or buying a new vehicle, buy another vehicle.
Yeah.
You put the Hoosiers out back.
First
Well,
mod-
technically, unless of course you're financing with a firm, you're just flushing money down the toilet. Where if you're financing with a firm, you're setting money on fire.
Yeah. You're truly setting yourself up for the future.
But let's say you
long-term
buy,
BRZ goals.
let's say you buy a freaking, I don't know, something. Let's say you buy a GTI, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
So if you're going to buy a GTI, and let's say this is what I think you should do if you're worried about warranty, but don't want to, but still want to mod a little bit.
Yeah.
You can go tires, like you said.
Tires.
Wheels, suspension, handling mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, so you do a nice set of tires for a GTI, that's $100. No, that's $600, right?
Yeah. Easy.
And then you throw suspension at it. So let's say that'll round it up to $2,000 because you're actually gonna get decent suspension.
Yeah, easily.
And then you're gonna put wheels on it. Let's say $1,000. So you're at $3,000.
That can vary. Yeah.
$3,000 to $3,500. Yeah.
So you're gonna have a GTI that you're paying on that has $3,000 worth of shit on it. That the handle's a little better. Definitely the tires ride better.
Yeah.
But that's $3,000. You could have bought some old wrecker and drive the GTI with a totally
As
fine
is.
warranty as
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And then if you start getting into flashes, turbos, it's just more money. Like you're looking at, you could have $10,000 worth of project car, you know?
Just pile it up into another project car. Or if your intention was to do that, like just snowball it and buy the car. Like just buy, not so much buy the GTI, but like
Buy the GTI and affirm all the parts immediately.
no, but like step it up. If you want it to be a little bit faster, you want it to handle a little bit better, like, and you plan on doing all that stuff, I mean, just buy the R or buy a different car that already has that there.
Right, and listener Isgro said that wrecker, your racy thing is going to suck you dry at $3,000. But the important thing is you don't need that fucking thing to run.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything.
You can spend your time and you can let that thing suck your money for years.
Yeah.
Before it even goes.
It can suck me dry whenever it wants.
yeah.
He just needs to sit there and look pretty in the driveway.
Exactly.
I need to flex on Instagram, post a few pictures of it once in a while. It doesn't need to run. But
Listen, I mean, I
hear what you're saying.
I bought a bunch of old shit.
Basically describing my M3.
Yeah. Just scrap
It's
it.
moved from one garage to the other.
Now it's going to flat.
Yeah.
I mean, I sold back in the day when I had my 135.
Yeah.
I sold it and bought 3 cars with the money from selling the car.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of wreckers. A lot of them hardly ran, or I shouldn't have been driving like my M3.
Yeah.
But shit.
Hey, look at
and
you
they've been
now.
sucking me dry for 15 years.
Yeah. So, another big mod, right? I'm going to call it a mod. Other people might not. All-weather floor mat.
You come see your boy Chuck.
Oh,
he can
I
get you some
fucking
all-weather
love
floor
all-weather
mats. I
floor
do too, man.
mats. I love all-weather floor mats.
Get them monster mats.
I'm a big fan
Or the
of all-weather
OEM ones.
Yeah, I'm a big OEM guy.
Yeah.
OEM
Big
guy.
OEM guy. What's a Laguna Seca Raceway called now? It's the Mac guy.
WeatherTech?
WeatherTech. The
WeatherTech race
Guna
day?
WeatherTech.
WeatherTech is actually who makes BMWs.
WeatherTech mats are serious.
Yeah. They
Those
make
things-
BMWs.
But you
where
could,
it's
instead
at.
of getting WeatherTech mats, you could buy a project car, like a $10,000 project
Yeah,
car.
you could just invest it all there. Buy a few shares of Tesla. But another one is if you're a radar detector guy, hardwiring that radar detector
You got
in,
hardwire. And you can count that on your mods list on the internet, which we've seen.
as we've been showed.
See, unlike you guys, let me think. First mod I did to my Mark IV was instantly APR flash.
Well, that's what I was going to get to. So if
Instantly.
you
Back to wheels.
if you don't give a fuck about your warranty, because everybody's going to try to, if you blow your car up from an ECU flash and you go try to warranty it, they're going to know. I don't care how much secret
Right,
hack
there's
stuff you know,
no-
they're going to know.
right.
That's like putting tracks on the back of your Model 3.
Yeah, right. And they're not going to cover it. So if you don't give a shit, your first mod should be a chip.
Yeah, that was the first
Go
mod
reflash
on the
it.
Mark IV.
It's so much bang for your buck, and
Yeah.
then that sets you on the path to more shit to
Yeah.
make it faster. But it's getting harder and harder to reverse your mods as
Set
you do
stuff, right? And again, that's a little bit different now. The flashing of said ECU is still just as easy. However, I guess they were washing even more intently before, and like mine was an 05 GTI. So
Yes, it was really easy to
10
do
years
that.
ago, it's a little bit different. If I did have an issue, I might have been able to get away with it.
Yeah.
But now there's no effing way.
Yeah.
There's, and I had for my guy that's not ready to void his warranty, if light mods, suspension and stuff, it's going to make it good. You probably track it. Not a track guy. Fine. Get some shitty tires, some wheels, lay that bitch out on coilovers or bags.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to run right anyway.
You're right.
Then it's a build. Then you're in a build.
Another thing I wanted to bring up in the BMW world, there are OEM, let's call it OEM aftermarket parts.
Correct.
Right.
So,
Hit a 1,000% markup.
well, no, because I was looking for like the 1 Series at the time, like they had an M Sport exhaust for
Oh,
it.
the actual M Sport stuff.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
actual like
Not like
BMW branded
get
stuff.
the other stuff, yeah.
no one's gonna fucking bark at you about.
Yeah.
for
Right.
putting on your car. Like BMW had an actual short shift kit.
I know.
Right, you put that stuff in your car, or an actual exhaust system that BMW has. It's kind of, you can get both sides.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they
little from the
can't
front,
really
little from the
void
back.
your warranty for
No, we've talked about
an
that before.
exhaust.
Yeah.
But I know a guy with an F10 M5 that had Dyne and everything on it.
Yeah.
And he would track it and then he'd bring it to BMW and they'd replace his brake pads every time.
That's
And they love it because it's
Yeah.
part of the thing.
Billable
They
hours,
get paid by BMW to do it.
Power move.
yeah.
Again, when I had an SRT4 Neon, they sold Mopar parts
Yeah.
related to that, and I had a couple.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Well,
yeah.
the cool thing now is you go buy a Focus ST. If you want a hot hatch and you want to mod the shit out of it, go buy a Focus ST, because what is it? Is it Mountune, I believe? Everything's backed by
Everything.
Ford.
Yeah.
You can build a fucking hell on wheels Focus/Fiesta ST, and it's still covered under warranty. If this way, you don't have to worry about anything. If you want a mod but don't want to worry, I don't know. I would pick carefully. I might factor that into my my checking process.
Mountune got an Affirm account?
Mountune certainly has an Affirm account.
And Sharon's talking about how APR offers their own warranty. I'm always wary of that.
Yeah.
I'm always wary of that.
I'm not going to look it up. Can anyone confirm for me? I know some Volkswagen dealerships will they actually flash APR.
Correct.
So
I've heard that. But again, that always was, I was kind of leery of that stuff.
I mean,
are they goating you into a trap?
I'm as tightly connected with an APR deal as anybody can be.
Yeah.
And I still am just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've never been a flash man.
To flash folks or to have your car
I
flash?
was going to say
The latter.
Oh man, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's,
You know-
it's just,
Well, here's the first problem. Never owned a car where
Flashing
it would-
is a possibility.
It would fucking matter. I
Right,
mean, yeah,
right.
you can flash a 1 Series and get 6 horsepower, quote unquote.
yeah.
Okay, I don't need that. But like, I've never owned a car where like, if you flash one of these GTIs, it makes a significant.
Oh, it's
issue.
crazy.
Yeah. So maybe that's why I've never sought the value in it.
It makes
No,
a
it's,
significant difference in your clutch.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was when I had the Mark 7. I knew like, I probably shouldn't do that, but I want to still do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do it because I had the car for like
I
a
mean,
month,
let's be honest. If you're doing an APR flash, like an APR does, as I said, they do offer a warranty.
Yeah.
They're not pushing that thing to the other limit. If you're doing the eBay flash, that motherfucker might blow up. And I think that's why you don't see a lot of APR fights, because they know they have to warranty it. So that, yes, that is beautiful, but I just don't believe you're going to be able to have a factory warranty when you APR flash it. You're going to have APR's warranty. And
are you towing it to Alabama?
I don't know. They're going to honor it. I'd imagine they do. Read the paperwork.
I was going to say, I've never personally experienced that, nor know anybody who has.
Yeah. New to me, no warranty.
Game time.
Exhaust.
Yeah, exhaust.
Yeah, that's typically one of the first ones. Usually it kind of goes in bundles, intake, exhaust.
It's noise in the front, noise in the back.
Yeah.
Party time.
The suck and the bang.
It's the suck, bang, blow. Whatever, suck, blow, bang. But exhaust is really kind of like, ooh, I mean, it's a little bit better.
A little bit, get a little saucy. Let me know I made the right
Still get a little sauce.
Still tires.
You can fuck up huge on exhaust.
Enormous.
Oh, yes.
You gotta do your research on exhaust, because you can fuck up massive.
Yeah, big time.
It certainly depends on the platform too.
Does that baby drone? Maybe if you's a bitch.
Every single Subaru fuck up.
So, There's never been a Subaru that doesn't.
You know what I ended up doing with the TT was just cutting the exhaust off completely.
Oh, just off? At what point?
Right at the cats, basically.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think.
You're gonna get.
Did you at least carry it out with the rest of the exhaust?
I know.
Or just dumped it.
If you just leave the oxygen sensor out in the wind, clean.
It's fine.
Yeah,
clean.
Nice and fresh.
Yeah, I did keep the O2 sensors. After that, it was just all
hell.
So there was a valid reason. It's because I shaved the rear bumper and didn't have any more exhaust ports.
Okay.
Right.
And it was a
Time to go.
225 TT, so there were two cutlets or cuts in the bumper.
No, I like cutlets.
Two cutlets.
Two chicken cutlets in the back.
Right.
So the bumper was shaved and those cutouts were molded.
Yeah, it looked like a dolphin down there.
And I'm just like, well, I spent all my money painting and doing this body work, so I'm not buying an exhaust now.
I gotta. The folks in our chat room are big fans of the whistle tips, which go woo woo. But I believe that's only in the morning. You should be up cooking breakfast or something.
Yeah.
The bub rub.
I believe that's Bub rubbing Lil Sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, exhaust you can fuck up. I've seen it.
Yeah.
My brother fucked up. I remember he put an exhaust in his S2000. He took the cat out, and
he
it was
fucked up.
Crazy.
He fucked up putting the cat back in.
Dude, it sounds so much. Okay, it sounded great out, but it was horrific to drive around with.
It was unmanageable, some may say. Someone who didn't have to drive the car or live with the car.
Amazing.
Just God's voice.
God's voice.
Especially
God's
at like
plan.
7,800 RPM. She was screaming to me. But I get why you put the cat back in.
Oh, it was so bad in the car.
I get. And you know what's funny? He still kept the test pipe to this day. It's on his workbench.
Yeah, you just swap it in.
Ever going to put it back in.
Swap it back in. My car has a test pipe. It's fine.
Yeah.
It smells a little bit like the fuel though.
I smelled the fuel when I walked out of the office today.
Yeah.
So like
house with a fire. I let my car idle in my driveway, and I was looking at my security camera in my house. I was like, someone lit a firework in my driveway, and I brought the footage back. Oh,
yeah,
that pisses a lot of the old oil out.
So a good example that new to me car, right?
Yeah,
the M3. I bought that, and I didn't do any aftermarket mods. I just immediately went through the whole coolant system.
Yeah.
So it was maintenance mod, if you will.
I have this on here, old shit bucket project car, which is usually what I buy.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah, obviously the maintenance is the most important thing to do.
Like make it whole.
Make it so it's runnable and not scary to drive.
Yeah.
But then what I have in mind is like, if I like old turbo stuff, which is a bad idea. But obviously when I did the Skyline, and what I would do from now on is the first mod I did in that car was a standalone ECU. Now, granted, I don't have to run emissions. It was cheaper than most of the add-ons you have to do to run a car like that. And you will never be limited in anything. That's the thing. That was my point. Like the factory tune was scary. It wasn't factories, a mines tune, which is mines explode.
Yeah.
But
a mites tune?
But then it allows you to kind of just be unrestricted with what you're going to put on the car. Yeah. And then you have to find yourself a good dyno tuner. We all know I found a reputable shop with Turbo Mike, who recently broke his hip.
Shouts to Turbo Mike.
Shouts to Turbo Mike.
Speedy recovery to you,
God bless speedy recovery there. He obviously hurt himself being a maniac on an ATV, which I certainly appreciate.
Yeah.
But even a stock turbo setup on an older car works obnoxiously better with a modern management setup. So that's if you're going to do a project and you're going to go balls to the wall, that's where I'd go, man. Keep your shit safe right off the jump. Put a couple more inputs on it, a couple more sensors.
Yeah.
Go to town.
Right. You want all the data that you can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to be aware of
Make it
what the hell
safer.
is going on.
Yeah, you want to know when to shut it down.
Well,
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
cars are like, a lot of the old stuff, it's like, okay, here's my boost controller, here's my view controller, here's my map controller. It was just like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, your
None
car,
of that shit talks to each other.
your car has the pill, right? Isn't there a pill?
Had the pill.
Had the
yeah,
pill.
yeah, that
Yeah.
came out immediately. Probably didn't help that too.
I was going to say, was that the first mod?
Oh yeah, cut that out. Yeah, yeah.
Get rid of that.
It was mine showed up modded. Mine had 3 blow off valves on it when I got it. So nothing like it.
Interesting setup.
Lots of bobs for days. So yeah, that's it. That's what I said. If you get an old project thing and you want to go serious, especially if it's a turbo thing,
Yeah.
anything, you put a standalone in it. I'm looking at like my M3, which doesn't have one, and I'm like, shit, if I did that first, I'd be mint right now. And now it's just like, it's a lot of money for that car though, just because it's such a weird car.
Right.
E30, you can mega squirt it, go to town.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll mega squirt that thing.
Well, I found that the ECU solution thing that they had, VAC had, I couldn't get over how fucking expensive it was. It was
It's absolutely insane.
so much money.
And I found there's a mega squirt that can kind of just pop right in.
And just kinda do it.
Similarly, I just got to find someone that's good with that stuff. So if you are, holla. Sign the old DMs.
I think Nick, my golf is slow, is actually
He is,
well
yes.
versed in the
He's a big mega squirt
world.
guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Him
Slide on them Ds for me.
and John Volk.
That's right. Yeah, he was
Right?
running all his old shit off the
Tesla
mega
Gamer.
squirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll slide in his DMs.
Yeah, maybe he'll tell you what's
Just
up.
start sliding DMs till somebody can make you mega squirt.
Yeah.
And then obviously we have in the chat room, a couple folks have mentioned that if you have a VQ, so like a G35, 350Z, you
fucking
straight
put a
pipe
bullet
it
in his head.
immediately. Yeah, straight pipe it immediately.
Yes.
Put a bullet in its head.
Yeah, then put a bullet in your head.
Take it around back. Send it to the glue factory.
Time to send it to the glue factory. It's time to put it down.
Give it to someone to drift.
I'm trying to think. Another first mods. Usually it came later in the
Maturity.
process. Lights. If your vehicle is ill equipped.
Yeah, to put some
with
real
certain
bright,
lights, you want
some real bright HIDs in the reflector housing.
just really blind everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You got to see.
Yeah. No,
What's
but
important
those
is you
are-
see.
Right. Yeah. I want to be safe.
Exactly.
So lights, corner marker, that sort of stuff. Simple aesthetic exterior stuff was also kind of easy stuff. Like, all right, well, things get rather expensive very quickly between a tune, exhaust intake. But if you want to start messing with some stuff on the outside, it's a good place to start, depending upon what it is, of course.
Absolutely.
We're not talking-
If it's a Jeep, you light that thing up.
Oh, yeah.
TD's just mentioned 48 on
60,
sidebar,
60-inch light bar up top.
as hard as you can.
you need-
and then run it all the time. Just hook it
Everything-
into the daytime running lights,
Everything immediately, what do you call it? Like black, black corners, black markers,
Oh, yeah.
black taillights,
Yeah.
everything.
It's
blacked out.
actually just plastic dip lightly,
Right, just right
lightly
over
used right
just-
over the
There's
lights.
one right over it.
Yeah, I mean, light gets through.
Right. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, especially, LEDs.
Oh, yeah, LEDs
Yeah.
are bright, man.
Exactly.
Maybe try the blackout on the light bar first,
Yeah.
The amount of light bars I see running, I just want to
It's insane.
throw grenades in cars.
So I wonder where in the process the dick on the Jeep comes.
Oh, he's driving.
It's the first, it's like the chicken or the egg.
Pudva mentions tints. I'm not a tints guy, so I don't do it.
I'm never a tints guy.
Does this listener live in Florida? Or,
I know Pudva's
or
pretty local.
very
Pudva?
hard- No,
Pudva,
You say
right?
Pudva?
Pudva, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Pudva. I'm not a tent guy.
Yeah, I'm not a.
It's not that. It's not that warm in Connecticut.
I remember, let's see, my
That's so they can't see you.
My GSX had it. I didn't want it. It had it.
Yeah, I'm not a tints
And I
guy.
got pulled over for it and got a ticket for it. And I'm like, I just fucking bought this car like a week ago.
Yeah.
I want the tint gone. I don't want this. Like,
Trust me, I want it
come
just
on,
as
man.
little as you.
This is my first car. Like, cut me a deal here. I'll literally go home and take it off.
Pudva's
Yeah.
joking because he hates the tints.
Oh, okay.
Just
Oh,
like
good.
the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
Not
He
another
did have a
tint.
Z. Oh no, he didn't have a Z at the end, so I didn't know it was a joke.
Yeah.
Tints competition stereo in the fridge. I mean, if your first move is 1,000 shot on the fridge, I don't think anyone's going to complain. 1,000 shot of nitrous.
Unwarranted car.
Yeah.
Not 1,000 shot, but I know somebody who did that.
Yeah.
And let's just say the debate.
They made it
and
to
the-
TV?
No. The debate that started with the dealership then obviously evolved to said manufacturer.
Because it had nitrous on a warranted car? There was a debate?
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine there was a debate.
because,
Who won?
because the thing went pop, pop.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. She went pop. You don't put nitrous in
Pretty
anything.
sure the manufacturer won.
Yeah.
Like we're talking scientific. We're talking,
They found trace nitrous in there.
we need to test that oil. We need to test like fluid. Oh yeah. They went to
if you're trying to commit fraud, you're going to go deeper.
scene.
Yeah.
they went to a molecular level.
Yeah.
And again, this was
I'm out.
That's fraud, homie.
Yeah, I'm out.
this was at least 10 years ago.
Piece of advice: when it gets to the manufacturer, that's time to wave the white flag.
It certainly didn't end up in jail time. I just think, they said, let's bygones be bygones.
Hey.
We're not going to pay for this.
Yeah.
We're going to let this
Oh,
one
they
go.
gave him that one?
Yeah, I think it was
that's
just-
nicer than the old fraud.
Let's just clean our hands and,
Let's just never talk to each other
walk
again.
away.
Don't buy any more of our vehicles.
Just walk away. Yeah.
Can you imagine what kind of car was it?
It was a Honda. And
Surprise.
I mean, it was supercharged.
It was supercharged as well
And it
as
was
nitrous?
on the fridge. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
yeah. No, it wasn't. It was never on the fridge.
No.
It's
Oh, it's just supercharged.
yeah.
And that's what
So
blew it up?
there's a whole thing to it. It was purchased from another dealership,
It was 10 years ago. You're past the...
already being supercharged.
It was purchased from a dealership supercharged and had a warranty?
This thing was a steal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. And it had already been stolen.
Oh yeah, and said party went, oh yeah, it's pretty good, but it could be better.
Sure good.
It can always be better.
Oh, man.
And
What a hold my beer moment.
what's the purple bottle? Zex.
Yeah, hit him with the Zex, the Zex
hit him with
kit?
that. Hit him with that Zex.
Oof.
Yeah, that wet Zex.
Nothing gets him going like some wet,
And
dirty
that
Zex.
thing, and that thing.
Did it immediately explode on the Zex?
No. There was at least a couple of months worth.
So this
of-
guy Zex the shit out of the
Oh
thing.
yeah, he was Zexing.
Yeah,
Quick question.
He
Is
had
this
many
John
refills.
Stairs?
No.
He had many refills in that bottle.
Nope. A matter of fact, it wasn't my car.
Did he engage at VTech?
Oh yeah. Oh, it was a fun little ride. Had a little get me up.
I bet it was
I get to
if you were
drive it.
responsible for it.
I drove it a couple times. But oh yeah, the thing woke right up. Like it basically,
yeah, dude.
basically it was
Oh,
like
it woke up?
Yeah,
It
threw
was
his
like-
arms out the block.
it was like a bit of a how's your father build up. Then it started to go, and then all of a sudden once you hit the wet Zex,
It met your mother?
It was basically like
Saw God. You saw Brett.
the best way to describe it is wow, where did those RPMs come from? Just
Is it one of those situations where it goes past, you shift, it goes past the RPM limit and then you count to 3 and
it
shift?
was like watching Brian Earl Spillner. There was added a couple gears. The RPMs just continued.
Magnificent.
It was quite fun again for a couple months.
Wow. And he actually battled the manufacturer.
Yeah,
One of the biggest companies in the
Again,
world.
I think it started with the dealer said purchase came from, and then from there it was taken to it reached levels that I lost.
Honda engines are so cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it's just go on with it.
I mean, this
What
was
kind of Honda was it?
What's the B18? It was the good one. It was the one everybody wants.
It was a Civic?
The blue Civic.
Oh, okay.
It was a black version of that. I forget what model.
I don't know what the
year
fuck the
that
blue
is.
Civic is.
Yeah.
But, all right.
It was just it's the one that
No, the
everybody
classic
freaking-
2001.
Yeah. Bubble Boy.
It's the same.
No.
The coupe one.
It was
coupe.
that
And it's
thing?
the one I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
Is that the B18 C5 motor? I can't
I
fucking
believe so.
remember. Or B18, whatever. But it was that, that black top motor, if you will.
Yeah.
It was that one to begin with. And then it was also supercharged, I believe, Vortec.
I believe it's I'm getting a EM1.
No, that's the
EM1,
chassis style, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking for the
B16A. B16A.
B16A.
SI,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's
So
a
it's the
1.6.
It was supercharged SI that he then put the fridge on.
Fridged it, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Boiling the tires at 180 horsepower.
Had underglow.
Yeah, just totally
I
smoking
mean,
them off.
180 to the crank.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. All right. Well, long live.
Yeah. It's
Don't do what that guy did, I guess, for first mods.
Yeah.
If you're buying a car that's horribly modified, to put the fridge on, it's probably not the best first mod. First mod should be removing the supercharger.
it's
Wow, I would have hung my
No,
hat.
I would have kept it going and just stayed with the blower.
yeah.
Which I say now, but if I owned it, I would have put the
Again,
fridge on it.
And I think it does kind of dare I say throw a wrench in the mix.
It threw something.
Throw a rod in the mix.
Buying a pretty significantly modified, used car from a dealer. So
It came from a Honda dealer?
no. So that was the other thing is
How did this person have any? Why would they think they had any type of warranty?
I don't know. I don't know how it shook out. It was not a Honda dealer. Matter of fact, I think it was a Chevy dealership that it came from.
Jesus. Was it an aftermarket warranty?
I don't know.
Not even went to Honda.
I don't know for sure.
Was the car 15 years old?
No wonder why Chevy shut it down. They're like, we don't even own this.
That's not even my car.
No, because at the time, I'd say the car was only...
You want to take a Sonic, throw a fridge on it, we'll cover it.
At the time, the car was probably only a year or two old. Yeah, it was pretty... Right, so it had to have that factory-backed warranty.
Yeah.
So I think first attempt was the dealer where he got it. Like, what, you sold me this fucking lemon?
With a blower on it with no warranty.
And then who knows from there. But yeah, I did lose track of the story. I could probably still get in touch to find out the rest of it. But it, like I said,
I'm sure it's better left unsaid.
Went to a molecular level to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I believe it's our wonderful listener, Jesse's birthday today.
Shouts,
Big
Jesse.
shouts. Birthday shouts. That's what Buckley just said. If it's not, happy birthday anyway.
Yeah. It was your birthday at some point this year.
Yeah. We're pretty sure we missed it.
Matter of fact, happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, all of our listeners. Let's just cover that.
Time for a video.
Happy birthday to everyone who had a birthday in 2020.
Yes.
Happy birthday, everybody with a birthday coming up.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
We sort of cover it like, well, we don't even do that anymore at the office, but we used to. It went from every individual that was at the office had their birthday, and there was a cake, and everybody got together for a little shindig. Cool. That's great when there was like 5 to 8 people in the office. And then the office grew. So it was, we're just going to have one cake, and it was happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah.
And now nobody gets cake.
No, it's a great way to save money. We just give everybody the birthday off.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good, that's
see you
very
later.
good.
Yeah, we had a cake, sure.
Yeah. We should have
Cake
been
in your honor.
Should have been here.
Oh, wow, that was beautiful. What are we going to do? We're going to get some questions going, order some shawarma or what?
Let me
Clear my throat.
Make an announcement first.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to cue the... No.
Yeah, go through the whole thing. Let's get this whole
let it
thing.
ride.
Let it ride.
My new favorite...
You can play it, turn it down and play it in the background.
There we go. There we go. We'll cue that down a little bit. So we are making an announcement. Actually, it's probably on our Twitch screen, but if you're not seeing that Twitch screen and you're listening to this audibly, thank you very much. We are having a podcast-a-thon.
Play it again.
Beautifully timed.
Yeah.
Podcast-a-thon this Saturday. So when you're listening to this, which is Thursday, this Saturday, May 2nd, we're going to do a live Twitch event. It's going to start at around 10:30 a.m.
Podcastation.
Visit our Twitch stream. That's going to be twitch.tv/Revival Motoring, or if you just search Revival Motoring on Twitch, I'm sure you'll find it. But at 10:30, we're going to have a live podcast.
10:30?
10:30 a.m.
That makes it math really hard. Can we do 10?
By
really hard, I mean half an hour.
We'll do the math beforehand.
Yeah.
So we have it queued up.
Okay.
We'll keep a chart.
10:30 it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can move it if we need to. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have the thing running before 10:30, but we're really going to start with a live podcast. We're going to have some interviews, do a shop tour, maybe some vehicle walkarounds, might even do a photo shoot and edit on the stream at the same time or some sort of thing. If we can get that working, probably call a few special guests.
It's going to be a certifiable shit show.
It's going to be miraculous. Why are we doing this? Well, because we want to help raise money for those in need. So 100% of the donations raised on Saturday will go towards a charity or food bank. We haven't picked a definitive place yet, but we're going to sort that out, and it's going to vary on what we make as well. Because if we can, we'd like to spread it across a couple different places. So on Saturday, the Revival Motoring website will turn into basically a main page for the donations. There'll be a little screen showing what we're currently doing, and then there'll be a donation button, and that'll be it. So on Saturday, if you go to revivalmotoring.com, that's what you're going to see. So it'll look a little bit different. That's how we'll take the donations. And again, why I'm doing that is so we defer, like if somebody were to send over a donation now for us, well, it's going to be treated differently because that's going to go towards Revival. But again, on Saturday, all of those go towards a charity or food bank. So to make this clear, the podcast-a-thon basically is going to work like this. We're going to start with 1 hour, and our goal for that hour is to hit $50. We hit $50, we keep going. Hour 2, we need to hit $100.
But a new $100. You're not starting with that 50.
Right. What?
Yeah, we hit $50, and then it's not like another $50. It's $100 now. So the total will be $150, but we only need $100 that hour.
I was going to keep climbing.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
So
I'll tell you what, if this thing closes down in 2 hours, Corey and I are going to have the day of our lives.
so
We're going on a Six Flags.
I don't know how that's going to work out. But essentially it's going to double each hour. So hour 2, $100, hour 3, we need to hit 200 to keep going. Hour 4, 400, hour 5, 800, hour 6, 1600. That's probably going to be around our goal. We'd surely like to raise that. We don't know how it's all going to work. We literally have no idea how this is going to play out. You can again join us on our Twitch stream, and find out exactly.
Yeah. Once again, if we're out here in 2
What
hours,
this
I mean,
happens.
we're going to go up to Maine, have lobster rolls. It's going to be amazing.
So, and if you can't donate, don't feel bad. Just tune in, watch the Twitch stream,
Share it.
and share it. Share that we're doing this event. Pretty much now, as I finish this podcast and we start to eat our shawarma, I will post it to our Instagram. So please take that, screenshot it. It'll be on our stories. Share that with the world because we want to raise some money.
Yeah, please pass it along.
With that said, I think we can get to some questions.
We should have done this well before people got Trump money because we're going to be here all fucking day.
Yeah. If you want to sit in here, just donate.
And that's exactly
Keep
why we're
it
not
moving.
doing $50 and then another 50. It's 50, then 100. Every hour clears and we go again. That's right.
That's a good. All right, I follow now. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
No, because otherwise hour 2's only costing $50. Pfft,
Done. Right.
I'm trying to get lobster rolls in Maine, baby.
With that said,
If we make over 4K, one of us should shave our head from TDs. Yeah, Corey will.
I might shave my head to begin with. Like the longer this continues, not entirely. Like I'm not bicking my head. But.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? We make $4,000. I'll fucking shave my head.
There we go.
It's recorded. There you go.
And
we're going to give some shit out.
we have
aren't
some stuff to
There's
give
some
away.
shit to give
Corey, if
away.
you want to take the lead on that while I look up these questions.
Well,
Go ahead, Corey. Take the lead on that.
I've got some stuff I may have collected from a certain company named Lego.
Yeah.
Rhymes with ego.
That's automotive related. That we're going to be giving away to the highest bidder. I have one of 3 different Lego sets. I'm not going to figure out which one I'm going to bring in until about Saturday morning at 9:45.
So potentially,
But it will be on the table. So you'll see it when you tune into the Twitch. But it'll go to the highest bidder at the end of this whole thing. I'll ship it out to you. All you got to do is be the highest bidder. It will be worth it.
yes,
Okay.
It will be worth it.
yes. I mean, I think just tuning in to watch this is going to be worth it.
It's extravaganza.
It's going to be. I don't know.
But in all seriousness, this is something we do every single year. What was it? 2 years ago, it was a food drive. Last year, it was for the animal shelter.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is something we do every single year. It seems like we usually do it later in the year, but this seems like an appropriate time to do it due to everything going on. So, a lot of people have wanted to donate to things we have done in the past, but they're not local, so they can't do it. But this is a great way to be a part of what we're doing and kind of help somewhere that's not local to you.
Yeah.
So
And like we said, again, even if you can't donate, just share. That's all
just
we have.
pass
Just
it along.
share it.
Pass it along, share, let other people know. Get it. What are we doing? Are we doing this? A little bit of that?
They're asking if we're gonna have energy drinks, and I said we do have the banned green Monster Rehab Energy. We got
I'm gonna have
16 of them.
I'm gonna have an IV set up.
We will absolutely need some.
Just
Is
a
it
drip.
tax deductible?
That's your business, not mine.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't the Revival Accounting Podcast.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't
none
know.
of us have
We'd
made
have
good
to
decisions.
sort something out for that. But no, because I think only tax deductible. Yeah, there'd be some.
We have a garage full of
paperwork that
shitty
would-
cars. Trust me.
that would go.
We don't know anything about.
Yeah,
spending good money.
We'll have to look into that and see. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we'll make it a little bit fun for the people listening. Obviously,
A lot of
people
bit of
watching. Be very interactive. Let's say.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want to blow the surprises, but we're working pretty hard to get some
yeah.
surprises
There's some
going.
stuff. We got content to discuss, which will be good.
Well, also content to show.
Yes, both, and potentially things to do.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be.
It might suck. If it sucks, don't pay us and fuck
Yeah.
it. I don't know. We'll go home. We'll go to Maine and have lobster
Shit,
rolls.
we
right.
4K out. TDs can shave my head.
And we'll be back Wednesday.
And we'll broadcast it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go with questions.
All right. Questions.
Holy shit. Let's start from the top today. The Brian Buckley.
The Brian Buckley.
Is a tomato a fruit
Shout.
or a vegetable?
Fruit.
That's a fruit.
I believe it's a fruit, right? Yeah.
You don't eat yours like an apple?
Trying to stump you, boy.
Jump on that thing.
Yeah.
Green tomatoes.
Yeah, I eat cherry tomatoes like grapes. Just
Yeah, for sure.
pop them in.
Pickled tomatoes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andrew Shutter.
Andrew
Josh, what's your favorite photo set you've ever shot and why? Ooh.
That's private.
I don't know. I can't show you those.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I mean, there's all aspects of
Maybe it'll happen
bunch of different ones,
on
yeah.
a live podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm biased,
Potentially.
but I'm going to say the C10 photos. I think just because I was
it's really
there, but also because I was watching you take photos in the pitch black and then somehow they weren't dark.
turn them into.
So that was quite cool for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't really get how that works.
Yeah.
Turn water into wine right
I
there.
like doing the light painting stuff, but now, like, I want to shoot some stuff naturally. Yeah.
Some all naturals.
All natural.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to paint.
Will you be natural?
Like one of your French girls.
Yes, everybody's El Natural. Free spirits, if you will.
Free spirits. Big show.
Howl at the moon.
Ayo Braz, you have
up, Papa Moon.
$5,000.
Ayo,
What
Braz.
do you buy? Cannot be a Volkswagen.
I would buy a 1 year access to browsers.
1 year. That's all that's going to buy you.
No, I don't know.
I'd probably buy a sick fucking dirt bike and die on it.
That's one way to go out.
Yeah.
$5,000. I can't spend it on a car.
No, not
Can't
a
spend it on a
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Oh, on a Jesus.
Well, he doesn't want a brand new Volkswagen.
Yeah,
$5,000.
$5,000. I'd go buy the most rotted out Fox body I could find for $5,000 and drive it till the wheels fell off 2 miles down the road.
Yeah, what would I buy for $5,000? I don't know, man.
There's a lot of shit. I would buy
I
the
mean,
gnarliest kitchen knife set I could fucking get my hands on.
Oh, what a
Man.
kitchen knife set.
Yeah. $5,000 in Wagyu beef. Yeah, sure. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's a big steak.
Yeah.
E36 M3.
Yeah, I buy an E36 M3 as well.
Like it, for that, that's
easy.
kind of in the budget.
Buy a GoPed. I've always wanted one.
A what?
A GoPed. It's like the original motorized scooter.
Okay.
Really?
Again, that sounds dangerous. Just
I like it.
Yeah.
almost as dangerous as a dirt bike. Moon Flipper.
Moon Flipper.
Smitty.
Come to Papa Moon.
YouTube PSA. The whole of Techademics Gumball 3000 is on their Inglorious remastered 4x3.
No
All right,
way.
well,
it's
Hell yeah, that's
faux
gonna have to
free?
be added. I assume so.
Oh my God. Oh, a tiger. A tiger is the way you buy for $5,000. Thank you, Pudva. Schmitty, that's incredible. That was my youth at Techademics videos, and I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that. That's unbelievable.
Yo, God, here it
Techademics.
is. Mischief 3000 2020 HD remaster full movie. 1 hour and 45 minutes
Oh
long.
my God.
Save to watch
Speaking of
later.
E36 M3s,
Shouts to Moon Flipper because that's
Schmitty,
awesome.
man. Big show.
That's literally E36 M3 is the
Yeah, it's a
picture.
yellow car.
That's
and
the
M.
picture.
Coop gets run off the highway in that one. God damn.
T's and P's.
What a
Oh
great
yeah, isn't
video.
there police chases? Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
whole
there goes
bunch
an
of
hour and a half of my life.
Yeah, hour and 45.
If you haven't seen that video, that's the video that I was like, I'm going to be a fucking idiot in a car when I get older, you know?
stuff. That was the one that
That
inspired
got me
it.
there. Yep. Dotto. My name's Dotto. Come to me for an exotic car. You remember that part? The best part of the video, Dotto's driving a Ferrari Spider. He puts down the roof and he goes, Spider out, baby. Oh my fucking God. Left such an impression. I always wanted a Spider.
Kinda,
Kinda.
how much has Chuck spent on pegboard accessories?
Not enough. I think maybe $40-$50.
Yeah, it's light.
I could go harder than that.
Yeah,
Now that I know that the pegboard spot is Uline, I'll be there.
That's the place. Let's see.
Spider out.
That's spam. Wonderful in our fucking.
Do we get spam?
Spam, yeah.
That's when
I
you
get
know you made
spam.
it.
I get spam on my Instagram account. It's
it
fucking
just
terrible.
says,
Oh, it's like, you want sex? I accept.
Is this my wife?
It just it just says follow me for business motivation and digital marketing related stuff. Yeah.
It's from Chucko. Hey, business fans.
Let's see. S14 OCP.
S14 OCP.
What cars don't suit air ride?
What cars don't suit air ride? All of them.
Yeah, for me, it's all of them.
There's
but
I think cars that do suit air ride, big body stuff.
Big body
7
stuff.
Series, A8s.
wagon stuff.
Yeah. Stuff that you don't plan on having perform good in turns. That's right. Come at me.
Subarus. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to read that one.
Please read it.
No. Let's see. Hold on. Is MR1? Oh, JN Meter is MR1.
JN Meter.
We were refinishing doing a free 3-piece BBS RS2 table giveaway. Yes, he is.
He sure is.
So visit MR1 Wheel Refinishing.
And check out their competition to get a super sweet side table made out of a BBS.
Let's see. Drift Beeb
Drift Beep.
Will Chuck be commenting on the next Lock City E-Drift tournament?
I don't know. I haven't been informed by the Lock City guys. I'm definitely down. It was super fun to do. I know I missed the last one, I believe. I don't think it's Friday night, Saturday nights, right? This Saturday, I don't know. If we start at 10:30, maybe.
I haven't seen... I haven't seen any of their stuff. So it might be, is it Thursdays? I can't remember.
What a pro level. Those guys get an operation going. We respect that a lot after trying to make the Laps for Jesus work, and then it just going a little haywire on us. So,
let's see. Drift Beeb again. Favorite most prized car part you guys own? Any cool rare stuff at all? That's a no.
I mean, my car in general. This is cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not anymore. I had some stuff at one point, but sold it all.
I'm big on the carbon airbox on my M3, but I mean, I could just get another one.
I had a bunch of prized Mark 1 stuff, but I mean, I don't own it anymore.
I guess the wing on my M3 is a carbon base with that big carbon flap on it. That wouldn't be easy to get anymore. So
the gurney flap,
like that thing, yeah. And I'm just psyched that I got the mirrors that are on my Skyline before the tax went up on the Ganondorf mirrors because it's obnoxious how expensive they are now.
Let me get back to my shawarma's ordered, by the way. So we're doing that. Artie Woo Cakes.
Artie Woo Cakes.
Oh, God. Rate your favorite gas station boner pills from least favorite to most favorite.
Gorilla 9000.
Yeah.
Extends.
Rhino 3000. Extend is definitely at the bottom.
Extends is some light shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Are we, do we need to pick up some of these for Saturday?
Yeah. It's going
Depends what stuff we're trying to have.
We'll get some Blue Chew. Don't worry about it.
Blue Chew.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Might be the one.
Let's see. Ben from RI.
Ben from
Jokes to Ben.
Big show.
If you could ask the previous /original owner of your car one question, what would it be?
Why so many different colors?
That's a great one.
Brilliant
I
one.
need to know.
Yeah, why?
I'm not deep enough in the M to really have. I mean, or actually, why hood pins? Why hood pins? Why? Just fucking fix the latch of the on the hood. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those are gone now, but that would have been the first one.
Yeah.
FF Metalworks.
FF Metalworks.
This maybe we'll revisit this Saturday, but he asks, I want to hear Corey's story on his Mark 1 from start to selling.
Yeah, we'll talk about it sometime.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it.
No one wants to hear it on here.
We had a good time on Saturday.
Yeah.
Tech 2, what's the first thing you're doing out of quarantine? We're having a fucking party, show, something.
I'm going to get donuts and need donuts in Providence.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably going to go
I'll tell the world.
Yeah.
get just a nice dinner somewhere.
Oh my God. Imagine that.
Yeah, just get, it sounds like so like first world, but like, just go get a nice
nice.
dinner.
Just
Just
go
a nice
somewhere.
dinner. Just be nice.
Yeah, but man. Fuck. I wish I could just escape,
Yeah,
Go to
escape.
Poland, escape.
Yeah.
I
That's just luck.
was thinking about that. Not that we want to talk about that
Let's talk about it.
here, but you guys fucking timed it pretty right going to Italy.
Yeah.
Like it just worked out pretty damn good.
Let me tell you,
My brother went to Bermuda
I would still rather be there.
immediately. You were there too.
No, I was there. I missed, what's that whole cut? They put on a cutoff where if you flew within a certain amount of time, we missed it by like 2 days.
Yeah, quarantine. I know the party we
back.
threw here for my wife's birthday was like the last time you could ever have a
Yeah,
party.
have like
Yeah,
anything.
literally they just
So that were really good.
yeah.
Shut it
But
down.
we will 100% do a donut meet as soon as it's possible.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a real deal meet here as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we got
Be ready.
handful of ideas.
get your Thunderpants on.
Yeah. Fortunately, we are very lucky to have the facility sorted. So when we do have info, like, yep, everything's legal again, we can just fucking plan it. So,
Yeah, but it's going to be a while before we can have big groups.
That's the
Whereas
thing,
if we all happen to show up to a donut shop at the same time,
yeah.
What the fuck are we going
That's
to
a
do
little
about
bit
it?
Yeah.
different.
Who knows?
Right. An actual show or event type deal probably going to be
probably
prolonged. Might even
more
be,
than a couple months.
might even be next year.
I think they'll give us in Rhode Island. We can have a group of 50 in like 4 weeks.
So the first 50 here.
Yeah, we're locking the door.
I drive cool cars.
I drive cool cars. Big show.
Favorite home cooked meal.
Oh, my wife made some tenderloins in like the skillet the other day, and then finish them in the oven.
Yeah.
God damn. I mean, I had like 9 of the damn things.
Yeah.
That's right. We cook way too many.
Just a fat ass ribeye with some Brussels sprouts.
That's a good one.
Oh my God. Nail it every single time.
Knock it out
I
of the
swear
park.
to God, I could go on a cooking competition with that.
You better bring the grill Saturday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We made a ham recently.
A ham? You
Shout
have
the
TDs
TDs.
over?
Shout the
Shout out to
TDs.
TDs with the ham. Wasn't a rum ham,
Nope.
but it was just a ham. I mean, it lasts for days.
Yeah.
You got food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right.
You can make
ham with
breakfast,
eggs.
ham chowder, ham again for dinner. But no, ham
sandwich for lunch.
Ham's high on the list.
So we're going ham, honey ham. What are you doing ham wise?
Oh yeah, honey ham. Got to get that honey spiral ham.
Yeah,
That
spiral.
boy.
Add pineapple. Make the what do you get? The sauce there at the end.
Little
to
peanut
glaze
play.
it. Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
get glazer up.
Yeah. Although the other day I tried my hand at making General Tso chicken.
Yeah.
General Tso himself over here.
Yeah.
A bit strong.
Bit
A
strong.
little heavy on the rice vinegar, probably because I didn't have any measurements, but that's fine. Let's see. Rick V Dub.
Rick feet up. Big shout to Rick.
FMK. Face masks, hand sanitizer, population in Florida.
I would marry the population in Florida.
Yeah.
Because that would be a wild ride.
Yep.
Fuck face masks. No, kill face masks. What was my last one?
Sanitizer.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd fuck the population of Florida because, again, that'd be a wild ride.
Yeah, it's true.
I would definitely kill the face mask and marry the hand sanitizer.
I'm going to marry the sanitizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Corey on that one. Ronan H21.
Ronan.
He had a couple.
Let's go.
Again, FMK for Chuck in particular.
Big shout out to Ronan. What
Ooh.
a car. What cars Ronan has. Jesus.
Ronan, I can't answer. I'm not going to ask him that one.
My guy. I like where that question went, buddy.
Yeah, so he just also writes, thanks for the thanks for the kind words and shout-outs on Sunday and Chuck enhancing into my face.
I fucking love that you couldn't read any of that question. That's beautiful.
It's a little touch and go.
Slide in the DMs, buddy.
D Sawyer, hey Josh, heard you did really well on Forza. What did you end up placing? I won last place.
One last place, DNF'd a couple.
Yeah. Gavin Douse,
Gavin Douse.
Amber
alert.
Amber or clear corner lights.
Amber.
I'm
Always.
all in on the amber.
I tried. Amber.
Justice Beaver 69, thanks
Justice
for the kind
Beaver.
words on the wagon.
Yeah, buddy.
Carl Built, why do automotive
Carl
reviewers
Built.
call all shit cars quirky? So they can keep a good relationship with said manufacturer.
Yeah,
because if
It's
you
like
call
calling a
something-
big lady healthy.
right,
Yeah, she's well fed.
big
Yeah,
girls in
she's
the
healthy.
back raise up.
Raise
yeah.
up.
That and they also can't use expletives on YouTube and monetize it. So
We got to say the bad news in a good way.
yeah.
Right.
Very quirky steering on this thing. Ended up in a ditch.
Yeah.
Did we answer this one before? Tyler, say what? What's
say
your
what?
favorite donut?
Glazed.
I think we definitely have.
Glazed is the gold
strong.
standard.
And I think I came out the gate with a maple frosted, which I'm still standing behind because I
Maple
fucking love
frosted's
maple
good.
frosted.
I like strawberry frosted. Also been known to like a Boston cream.
a jelly
a lot
filled.
of options.
That strawberry one at Need that we had
The PB&J
way back
one?
when. No, there was just a plain old like strawberry one.
Oh, really?
That thing was
The
like
pink one?
The pink one.
Raspberry.
Yeah.
Was that raspberry?
Raspberry
Yeah.
fritter. I'll tell you what. I can't fucking wait till I can go to that donut place. I'm going to die in that parking lot.
Just gonna.
I'm going to get the beatus.
It's gonna happen right there.
Yeah.
Will there be a Tyler? Say what? Also writes. Will there be a virtual donut meet? No.
I mean, no, but Dustoff made it apparent to us that you need to have like a real website to make
Yeah,
it
to
work.
make it work. Right. We're far too.
Our virtual, if you want to just bullshit with everybody, you can come to the podcast while we do it live, bullshit in the chat room. My DJ thing's Friday nights. Everybody just comes and bullshits. I think that's good. I don't know. You're going to stand in front of your car like a fool.
Yeah.
Plus, we're not going to have any good donuts. We're waiting for the real thing. It's going to be worth it.
We'll just wait. Virgil Slam and Virginia Slims. My God, sir.
Yeah,
Stay away from the fucking moose, please.
Yeah.
What did Virgil do?
Virgil's running around fucking with a moose.
Literally a moose. Like,
On the internet?
yes.
No.
Virgil's
Virgil's a big fella,
He
right?
put up some Instagram stories and or posts on his Instagram. He just writes, quarantine moose rides you guys in? No.
Dude,
You
yes.
were far too fucking close to that moose. It was absolutely hilarious.
Is this the...
He was literally...
Bro, you're that close to him.
I was fucking pissing my pants on the couch.
Are you talking
watching
about
this?
Oh, he's talking. He's like, hey, little guy, come on. How you doing, boy? Come on over.
Jeez.
Yeah, you want a
Hold on.
carrot?
Virgil's fucking with the moose.
Charlie Camp.
Yeah.
If you're online, that is Verge.
It's
that close to a goddamn moose.
It's 1 story tall.
That's a man never skirt. I didn't even get close to that turkey whose head.
That's not even a good video.
No, yeah, there's a better video when Mr. Virginia Slims himself has to fucking hot-foot it out of there.
Oh
yeah.
He's recording.
Oh my God, is that Verge?
It's amazing.
Verge, your hair is it's fucking incredible.
Oh, it's on point. Yeah.
Oh my God, Verge has got like a blonde semi mohawk. It's definitely not faux.
It's kind of Mr. T-ish, A-Team-esque.
Oh my God, Verge is, I mean, I'm not going to reveal his identity online, but goddamn, his hair is beautiful. He is way too close to that moose, man.
It's unbelievable.
Oh my God, Verge just looks at this moose.
It's like he's within kicking distance. Or if that thing, what do you call it? Stampedes.
Yeah, if it throws a knuckle.
Oh my God, yeah, he's looking at him. He's getting strangely close.
If it throws one of his moose knuckles, he's going down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Whoa. Time to go. Yep. I can see the camera work.
Yeah, he had to hit the eject button.
The old time to go camera work. Yeah. God, I love Verge.
I love that guy.
I want to fuck around with moose, man.
Now moving on from our animal discussion.
Oh my God, dude. Verge's a monster, man, to get that close to a moose. Shit. I'll lend you my sword.
Let's see. The rabbit hole. Why was the spectator lot judging rigged? Oh, that definitely wasn't.
Why? Who said that?
The _rabbit
The rabbit hole.
I think
Why was
that's
a spectator lot
I
judging?
think that's Dog Pizza's YouTube
Alter
name,
ego?
I think so.
I hope so. It's funny because it
The least likely of source of people.
yeah, it's just so cool and it's in front of a fucking cemetery.
yeah.
Never mind. I'm not going to say that. I just check on our shawarma here.
Oh man,
it's still in the works.
that spectator lot was so much fun.
That was great.
It
Great
really
time.
was. There was definitely some stuff in there that like had no idea what they're getting into,
Yeah.
which I was really about.
Jake _MX5.
So Verge, just for everybody to be, Verge was packing when that moose encounter went down. You know, not that would do
what was
anything
he
to the
packing?
moose.
Because
I know better being S&W 500, buddy.
Yeah.
Or 50 cal, something like that.
Fucking elephant gun.
Yeah.
That moose wasn't going down with a pea shooter.
No, dude. And like a large gun's a piece shooter.
Jake _MX5. What kind of
MX5.
deodorant do you guys wear?
Oh, dude. Old Spice Classic.
Old
Gel.
Spice.
Every single time.
I
No
got,
Spice, where
I got
it's at.
Degree, man.
Yeah.
Degree?
I'm an Old
Cool
Spice
Rush.
guy.
By Menman.
Cool Rush. That's what?
Isn't it by Menman?
I don't know.
Degree? I could have swore that was a
Yeah.
commercial.
Yeah, it's the same one every single time. I would never fuck with anything else.
I used to,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I was always Old Spice, but I used to be Old Spice Pro or whatever the fuck it was called.
I'm
the more
amped on the
expensive-
amount of aluminum that's in it.
Yeah, but you can scrap it for good money.
Really clog those fucking armpit pores.
Yeah.
Let's see. Make a cult MC.
Make a cult.
Make
The
a
one you can
Clivet,
never get.
Make a Clivet. How many Bang energy drinks will it take to keep me up late enough to join the chat room?
How often do you drink energy
I don't
drinks?
know.
If not, one.
Yeah. One.
How many Bang energy drinks will make it so your teeth feel weird about a sip?
Yeah.
Bang's crazy.
A real strange film.
The first 2 to 5 seconds.
Don't do it.
Last couple here. Lord Magungi,
Lord Magungi.
potato or potato? Potato.
Potato. Potato's hilarious.
Not from stock. If you lived in the UK/Ireland, would you left-hand
Not from
drive
stock.
swap your car? No.
No.
No,
I wish I could left-hand drive swap my current car.
Yeah. I don't need to make my life more inconvenient.
I did find it funny that Connor's, one of the features on Connor's car was the American markers in the Euro bumper.
Right. That's part. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Let's see. TDs. Why does physical activity hurt? He also
This is how
writes,
she rolls, man.
He also writes how many energy drinks are going to be consumed Saturday.
Oh boy.
And
I'm not sleeping
I don't know.
Saturday
Maybe
night.
we'll have a little contest to guess because I don't know what.
If we get to hour 8, I'll drive home
home.
and get my DJ gear and I'll do the next couple hours.
It's going to be interesting. That's going to do it for questions. That's going to do it for this podcast, I believe. I think we covered everything. Our shawarma is not here yet, but
It's on the way.
it's in the works still. Not yet picked up for delivery. Maybe
boy
it's
Mike's
gonna be
gonna step it up a little bit.
another delayed one. I think they're having trouble finding a driver, but
Having trouble finding a driver.
yeah, I think that's what happened last time.
Quick recap. Our podcast-a-thon.
Yes.
Please don't forget.
This Saturday, May
Be here or
2nd,
be square.
10:30 a.m. live on our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Revival Motoring. That, just keep in mind, that's going to be a Twitch only event because we're not going to record a 10-hour podcast, nor am I going to
Edit one.
deal with the data to work with a 10-hour YouTube video. So that will be Twitch only. Join us. Tell your friends. Tell your family. If your dog has a Twitch account,
Tell your friends, family.
get them on there.
Tell your friends, family. Tell your homeless friends.
We don't
family.
know. We don't know what the exact weather is going to be. Supposedly it might rain. So, hey, we're going to hopefully provide you some entertainment on a nice little sad day. So that is going to do it for us. I think we covered everything unless there's any parting thoughts, gentlemen.
No, come on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun, despite the likelihood that it's not.
We know you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Watch us.
We're gonna
What
have
else are you
exclusive
going to be
party.
doing?
Yeah, watch us.
We'll get shawarma a couple times,
Oh, yeah. This might be two tree shawarma.
Yeah, pass it along.
Stack those Trump bucks. If you're on Twitch, stick around for the post party, the after party,
The after party.
the exclusive content after party.
There will be giveaways.
And again,
This after party, there won't.
not this after party. The next
No.
after
Oh, on a real one, there
Oh,
will.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, for
on
sure.
Saturday. And again, truly, don't stress about not donating. Just all we ask that you share. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that is going to do it for us. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Love
Have a
you guys.
wonderful evening.
Thanks
We'll
for listening.
See y'all Saturday.
Revival Motoring on Instagram. Chucko on Instagram. Corey.si.
Rate us 5 stars.
Revival Josh. Rate us 5 stars on the YouTubes. Write us a funny
iTunes.
description.
Yes,
iTunes.
like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTubes.
I don't know what you do on Twitch, but just keep doing whatever the hell it is that's happening.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Maybe hit the give us money button. Is that a button?
Yeah.
Shawarma time. Yeah, or if you're sticking in the Twitch, stick around, man. We'll be after partying very shortly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the after party. Just play it. Just fucking play the whole thing. This is Twitch exclusive content. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Josh Garcia.